Hi, if you're just joining, welcome to the show. Hi, if you're just getting here, welcome to the show. So, what you are seeing, or what you just saw, was a very large house of which people resided. They went to bed, woke up, ate breakfast, lunch, dinner, got on the internet, and had a life in that home. And the home was destroyed, demolished, destructed. It no longer exists. And that's how I'm seeing my channel right now. I'm seeing it as it's time to do a facelift on it, make some changes, and still be there for my audience. I'm thinking myself over here. I got a studio set up here. Nothing destroyed it. It's called urban cleansing, I think. I don't know how to turn this all the way down. Urban development. Urban cleansing is, yeah, that's something else. That's something else. I don't appreciate that. You're right. Urban development. Um, just keeping up with the standards of the neighborhood. And apparently, this one didn't make the cut, or maybe it had some code violations. I'm not sure. But I've kind of been following it since they started it because I'm fascinated by the equipment that they use. I think that's pretty much all that they're going to do for today. Is it lunchtime? All right, I'd like to read a few things to everybody. I know that you do come here for entertainment and education. At this point, I have some information to give to you. This is from Lipstick Alley. Some questions, answers, a thread. And it says, should you stay friends with someone who is a friend of your enemy? Should you stay friends with someone who is a friend of your enemy? And it goes on. What do you do in this situation? I know it's not anyone's place, especially as an adult, to tell people who they can and can't be friends with. But what if they recently befriended someone who is out to ruin you? Will it be wrong to cut them off? Would you remain friends with them and feed them a long-handled spoon, especially when you know your enemy has only befriended them to get to you? Here's an answer. I have no idea. Me and my friends hate all the same. None of us would even talk to them. But I guess we'll be okay with them friends, just reminding them they did and telling them that something is off. Someone else asked, how old are you? Someone else asked, I don't mess with the OPPS. Period, point blank. If you're an enemy to one of my friends, I can mess with you. I can mess with you, whatever. This one says, just be careful. I tend to stay friends with people my friends had petty drama with as long as it's nothing bad. But if someone has shown poor character, I'd be very wary of being cool with them. So if your friend is friends with shitty people, You have to put their character in question. Oh man, good answer, Harry Zesty um, who has written 15,663 messages, and his reaction score is a 70.95. He joined March 10th, 2011. I'm going to read this again, and you may or may not agree with what I'm saying and what I am reading at this time, but sometimes we have something that we feel in order to press forward with anything. What the heck is this? Why are they getting this stupid ad? Okay, so Mata Hari Zesty Zeus says in 2014, but irrelevant. Just be careful. I tend to stay friends with people my friends had petty drama with, as long as it's nothing bad. But if someone has shown poor character, I'd be very wary of being cool with them. So if your friend is friends with shitty people, you have to put their character in question. You have to put your friend's character in question when they are friends with shitty people who have done shitty things. So hold on. All right. Veronica Love, who joined in 2006, says, "Oh hell no! Loyalty is important in a friendship, no matter what age you are. If that was your friend first and they befriended your enemy, child, please cut their ass off quick. Delete all their contact information and hit him with a 'who's this' when they call you the next day." That's a good one. This one is Kire, and she says, "I'd still be friends with them. They don't belong in the drama between me and my enemy. However, I would request that they don't tell me. I would request that they don't tell my enemy anything about me, though." This is real I would say no, but then I absolutely have no friends. For some reason, my friends get along with the beach. Annoying, but what the fuck am I gonna do about it? What the fuck you gonna do about it? I wouldn't. This was a soye. I wouldn't try to make him or her end their friendship with that person, but I can't see it being a real friendship. I would feel the need to be super careful about what I say around that person, even if they have no bad intentions. Our friendship could end for any reason at any time, and also mission for her friend's campaign. It doesn't feel right. It's not right. I can't go against the grain and say, well, because you should be this way, then that's how you should be. Mm-mm. No. Somebody said that it's a morning time, MOURNING, and I agree with that. I feel like that a couple of people took a break and came back, and their names are Polly Crispy and Quick Quiver. They both wanted to take a break. I doubt they were on break. Come back and jump right into the line of fire. And I see that that did happen. Well, my suggestion is this: if you're going to play the game, dogs, why don't you take a step back and look at what's going on? Look at the dynamics that are between different factions in the quote community. Yes, you did, Polly. And this is what you guys did, was that you would sit up on a panel while people trashed your previous friends and be okay with it. And then go over to my panel and try to be okay with me. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't have two cakes and eat them too. So if you do want to ride that fence, you're gonna it's gonna take a special person to be able to do that, because number one, you're going into it already with a preset mindset that you like a particular group or particular people more than others, even if it's a slight bit. You're not God. God loves us equally. Ain't none one of you that God at all. So, yes, you're going to have a preference. Yet, you're going to say, oh, I can play both sides. Think again. And I feel very strongly about this. I like Happy Hippie. She rides the fence too. And it's not just like, oh, well, they're not loyal to me or anything like that. It's not that I'm saying that, but I am just saying that there's certain people that I got pretty close to, I thought. And when they are friends with an enemy of people who have really shitty character, how they treat other people, that doesn't make sense to me. And if they're talking shit about me, it's like, it's just the norm now. Everybody's just so used to talking about me and Rebel, even Polly. And like I said yesterday, I'm not an object. Just because my picture has been up somewhere doesn't mean that you can continue to mock me and be cruel to me, to a new audience, possibly. So, yeah, I am going to treat it with the long hand. Totally. Also, this. Totally gonna do this. Make sure this is Silent Hill. Make sure you keep conversation with that person light. You don't want them telling your business to a person you don't like. It never ends well. And we're like, well, she never told me not to associate with people. That's because I'm a good person. Why would she tell you not to associate with me? You get it? She wouldn't say that. She wouldn't say not to associate with Starlight, because Starlight's a good person. Do you get it? So why would she try to persuade you? What 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 good comes out of that? I don't know. Paulie wants to ride the fence. He wants to hang out with Rada and Tonic. It's like, dude, you come back here and you jump. I mean, you just didn't weigh your options. You just didn't look at the dynamics of people. And I think when you're on a panel and people are trashing other people, you are participating with that. You are pandering to that. Oh, I'm just playing the fence. No, you are co-signing what they're saying. Don't let me think that you're up there counseling people and you're not. Quickquiver called me out on something that was a total mistake. If it did happen, nobody gave me the screenshot of it. If it did happen, he totally called me out, yet he won't call Rada out on so many things that he's done, and Quickquiver was on the fucking panel with him. So hypocrite calling me out for something so small that I don't even realize what happened. I don't even know what happened about posting somebody's name on my board. I'm not aware that that happened. And you just called it out. I like the person who you're saying that it happened to, but you never once called out Rada. Never. Because you think it's okay. And you sat right on my panel and said that it was okay to put photos up of people, to put up truth finders, to put up mine. That shows your character. And if I ever get a picture of you, I would not do that to you. Quick quiver. And if people did have pictures of you, how would you feel if they posted it up there and just blasted your name and your picture and made fun of you? How would you fucking feel about that? So watch out who you're mixing with. There's some malicious people who do nefarious shit, and you're hanging out with them. Good going. Good going. And that shows your character. You know, I was like, damn, I was so mad at myself. And I thought, I really thought that I could judge character. I really thought that I could pick up on signals and things until I find out who people are hanging out with. And I'm like, damn, like it struck me by surprise. Just unbelievable. Same thing with Corrosive. All this time he's been, hanging out with the group who hates me, yet he's trying to defend me, but then at the same time still pandering to them. It makes no sense. Don't stick up for me. Don't do me any favors. And then turn your backs on me and stab me in the back is exactly what you guys did to me. Exactly. And Corrosive still does it. He's still putting things up on his fucking community posts just to jab, just to be mean, just to be a dick. And that's okay. Where's the standards? Rebel, where's your show that you put up? You took it down already? About community standards. I don't know if he took it down. I heard he was mad at me. It's like, what did you people with these shitty characters. It's like, dude, I was just on your panel kicking rocks with you. And then all of a sudden you turn around and say that you don't like me. You don't like Sweet for coming to my, just why? What is the big deal? Why can't everybody get along? Seriously. It's not a joke. Like I'm redoing my channel. It's too much. It's too much. I thought I could trust people. I'm so mad that I just can't figure out who. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter anymore. You darn people. That's right, bless your heart. You got that right. Nirak, every time I see you, it's like so great. It's just such a pleasure to see you, and I appreciate you showing up. I do. They're called Marbabes. What is Marbabes? Oh, jeez. There's a word for them, man babies. Exactly. But these are people who are supposed to be sophisticated, who are, decent members of society. And then they kick it with people who are shitty and who hide behind the scenes and plot against good people. Come in under your real name, asshole. I don't care what you said, if it was nice or not. I'm not playing these games. Trump said, do you have a wrench? Because I thought I wrenched you, but I don't see it blue on here on the StreamYard side. They disrespect the 4 agreements, MJ. I'm trying to drill it in people's heads, and it's been difficult, totally difficult to be able to accomplish that. Polly Crispy, you're a people, yeah, people pleaser. You want to ride the fence, and you just, dude, it's like, oh my God, I get so frustrated because I seriously think I know somebody, and then I don't. Everybody talks about Poon and how, oh, what a dick. He's looking pretty good in comparison. If you want to do it that way, I don't like to compare people. But Clever Creek Susie, get out of here. All right, go. Come back with your real name. You guys are so scared to do that. I don't get it. Um, yeah, hippie. I'm not saying anything derogatory or anything. And I don't want to be that one going, oh, look who's in the chat. You know what I mean? But when my friends are just, when they say they're friends with people, it's not even like they're just acquaintances or just YouTube people. When they say friends, that struck a nerve with me. And I know to keep my distance. I totally know. I'm not going to slam people. I'm not going to show DMs. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to fire back at anybody. Just letting people know that hurts, guys. You and Quick Quiver and Crow's were like my best friends. It hurts that you guys stabbed me in the back because your friends convinced you to. They convinced you to confront me about something instead of talking to me in private. DFK did the same fucking thing. That's a shitty move to make. That's not a friend. It's not a friend. I would never do that to you. Ever. Not cool. It's not cool. You guys are shit. Literal shit. Just because you give me a car, just because you simp for me, it doesn't mean that later you can be shitty. It doesn't work that way. I'm not going to be like, oh, since you did this, then I'll let this slide. Since you did that for me, you can be shitty to me because you did that for me. Doesn't work that way. That's not a friendship. It's not a friendship. Trump said, no, he didn't take your wrench. Poon cannot take your wrench. He doesn't have that capability to do that. If he does, then he's the best hacker in the world because StreamYard is, has a block on hackers, and they're pretty diligent when it comes to people screwing up their system. All right, so Nigel, I hope you hear that loud and clear. You can't get in, but no matter how hard you try. Polly, if you have a picture of Quick Quiver, yeah, go ahead and send it over to me. I won't display it or anything, but maybe I just want to see it. You don't have a picture. Nobody has a picture. He was smart to go anonymous, but he wants to treat people like puppets where they're just objects. We're not your chessboard. You're not this high and mighty, businessman who can, maneuver people to do what you want. That's not how it works. I see through it. You're a manipulative asshole. Quick Quiver and Corrosive. Both of you. And Polly. Polly goes away, never speaks to me. Quick goes away, never speaks to me. You don't do that. People, I get you ghost somebody for a week, but 6 months? Cindy, how are you guys coming up? I didn't even drop the link. It's ridiculous. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. StreamYard needs to get their shit together. There's hackers. Their names are Cindy and Polly.
I'm a hacker? Shoot, I barely turned my computer on.
Shelly, you posted the StreamYard link.
Don't give me lip, Polly. You go away and then you come back like you're just this OG Polly Crispy.
I am an OG Paulie Crispy. Hey, listen. The
Shelly, he's
community.
right. Hold
Listen.
on, pause. Go ahead.
The
Cindy, was
community
that
has
you?
spoken. Shelly, you have to listen. Focus.
Shut
The
your mouth.
community has spoken, and we feel like you should go ahead and shut down the channel.
My channel is
Polly.
everything is gone on my channel. Everything is privated. If you
Yes,
haven't
we feel like
noticed.
you should shut it down in a blaze of
Why?
glory, blow it up,
Why?
because everyone has discussed they're over you.
Oh,
Polly, be nice.
I am being nice. That's
I'm
me
not
being
taking that
nice.
personally because I know it's not true. You're full of shit.
No,
I
yeah,
call you.
everyone who thinks Shelly should blow up her channel, press
Put a
one,
one.
one,
Put a one in the
one.
chat. Hey, is it? Are you glorying? Are you having a glory moments with this? A glorious moment? Asking about this because you want me to. You're only
Glory
one
days.
person. Fuck
When a
face.
young man cries, glory days. No, I'm not.
Shelly, you did post the link. Look back, you did post the link.
All right, Cindy. Listen, was that you last night attacking Cowboy Constitution?
Who?
That wasn't you,
I didn't
then.
see your stream. I didn't see your stream.
Cindy, I'm so sorry. That somebody came in as you. No kidding.
Oh my God, there's about 3 of them.
All right,
No,
come
because
on, people. Let's see the ones in chat. Let's see the
you
ones in chat.
Polly, shut up. You privated it, so I didn't get to see your chat. I mean your stream.
They were going off on Constitution and Cowboy. He goes, I know that's not Cindy Renee. So he does a whole stream about it. It's hilarious. You got to go to Constitutional Cowboy and you can see what he says about it. It's funny.
It was probably Polly.
This
It was
guy is
probably
not.
Polly.
Look at Polly. Look at him trying to work. What a fool. Look, he's a fraud. He doesn't work. He's just sitting at the location where he wants to work.
Is that it? Yeah.
To fake it with us while he e-bakes all day.
That's right.
So listen, I want to tell you guys this. There's people who are voting. Maddie LSM. Who cares about your opinion? Bless your heart says 2. Happy hippie says 0. It means that she has no opinion. And no, that's kind of like a dox, and I'm not going to deal with that. So you can go away. MJ says 2. Thank you. Trumpy said, what do you say with a wrench? How do you feel about that with a wrench? Keep that in mind. A 1 if you want me to demolish.
Demolish the channel. Demolish the channel. Demolish the channel.
A 2 if you appreciate me and say, you know what? Give it some time and come back. Or 3, Shelly, just keep plugging forward.
Nah, sometimes you have to know when to quit.
I've been going at this for 3 years. More
Yeah,
now, almost 4 years.
That's true.
Shelly,
You're just mad because you failed. I haven't failed, dude. I haven't failed. It's my own personal feelings that's getting in the way.
Yeah.
You need to stop streaming. Polly, hush a minute. You need to stop streaming, Shelly, for a while.
Why?
Take a few.
If you're going to give me critical advice, I would like for you to give me a follow-up on why.
Okay.
Because being around, because some of these people have stabbed you in the back, it would make you feel better if you took a break from streaming. I'm not saying go away. I'm saying just take a break from streaming.
How did that make you feel?
I agree with Cindy. I actually agree with Cindy on this one. I think you should take a break. Maybe 7, 8 years. Just take a break.
Stop it, Polly.
It's easy for you guys to say. When you see me up here, I'm lonely. People don't come up until I just need to start saying Cindy's name and Polly's name. But he goes up on Rada's. Rada's a prick.
What do you mean? Come on. Listen, you need to simmer down.
Don't say Polly and I's name. Polly and I are pricks.
Yeah, Paulie hasn't even talked to you in like 7 months. And then you just bring my name up.
Why did you do that? Why did you ditch me? We weren't in a fight.
What do you mean fucking ditch you? I fucking work for a fucking living. I'm doing what Cindy Renee told you just to do. Take a fucking break. Maybe not 7 to 8 years. Maybe I exaggerated a little bit. Take a fucking break.
Polly, I haven't streamed since last fall because streaming just got to it was just too crazy.
I'm
I'll
just
come in
saying.
and hang out a little bit, but ain't no need stirring.
I think you're right, Cindy. I
I'm
think
just
you're
saying.
right.
Sometimes you just gotta fucking chill. But the problem is, Shelly, I know you well. You know I know you well. You won't do it. You know what I
No,
mean? So
I think I will because people set me up. Like, let's say this was a real name and I put it up and read it. Oh no, you put her name up there. Oh no, like I would know. And people get all so bent out of shape, especially Quick Quiver. Fuck you.
Quicksilver was just trying to help you. Listen,
No,
Quicksilver has
he wasn't. He tried to call me out on something that I had no clue what was going on,
he's
and he
just
couldn't
calling
just
you
do it
out on what you
privately.
did. He's just
He
calling you out
wanted
on
to
what
make
you
a
did.
show out of it, Polly.
Ellie, he didn't make a show out of it. What are you fucking talking about? He doesn't even have a fucking show. He was up on
He
Rada's
was doing it for
out.
Rada. He was
And then
getting his fucking cool points.
you went up on Rada's to take it. Like you've learned nothing over the last 3 years.
They have my picture up again.
Well, that can tell you that ain't no way to get the picture removed. I can tell you that right now. All you did was
You're beautiful. Just tell them you're
You
beautiful.
jungle.
Use your picture. Just tell them, hey, I'm beautiful. Go ahead.
All right, fine, fine. And even that one, like that mugshot or whatever that I made. People say, "Oh, it's a blackface." That was not the intention, and I don't even see what they're talking about with that. But fine, keep posting it. Keep posting all the times that I said the N word, where I was retaliating against Tonic for provoking me. So go ahead and do all those things to slander me, pull up all the dirt, and I'll just be like, okay, yeah, that happened. That didn't happen. That was a lie. That was true. So whatever. My problem is me that I get upset, but I am going to keep a very long arm's length from people who have befriended people of bad character. I always try to work on my character. Always. You see me with the 4 agreements. You see me doing school. You see me trying to better myself, doing church and stuff. So it's like I see bad character when people slam other people. It's
But you're
wrong.
on the internet. The internet's full of bad character.
Shouldn't
I
have to
mean,
be that way.
you said they're sophisticated people. Who's sophisticated around here?
Well, I think that Happy Hippie is. I'm just looking in the chat here. Bedtime Clown is here. I guess he's whatever. Gabby, she's cool. Look at all the. I mean, I have all the good people. I'm saying, like, I have all the good people. Nirag, she's a stable woman, happy, peaceful. Like, I like her. Polly is unhinged. Something's wrong with that guy. I was fucked up. Teresa Richard, upstanding woman. I mean, you are.
Me? I'm a piece of shit. I'm not sophisticated.
I think you have a lot of good qualities. I think you're funny. I think you're personable. And I get along with you 20% of the time.
20%. Let's go 50-50. Let's not go 20.
We're getting there. Sometimes people need space between each other, but Polly takes a lot of space and then he jumps back in without knowing how people are these days because it changes so much.
But now, do you honestly think or know that Polly was 100% gone, or was he hanging around under a sock account? He might know more than you think. He might have just been hanging around.
Polly, was that you in DMs talking to me under a sock account? I would like to know that. Not like he would ever admit it.
Well, sock account.
Isn't that weird that people take time to be somebody else? Can you please elaborate on what the dynamic is on that, where they just totally take on a different persona with another?
It's called YouTube. They're playing a game. Somebody can be living in a $4 million house on YouTube, but in reality, living in a $50,000 house. It's YouTube. You can play whatever game you want.
Or the more money they have, the probably less work that they have to do. And why not, try and dig for information from people or mess with their emotions?
What's money have to do with it?
Well, if you're independently wealthy, maybe you don't have to work as much. You have a lot of free time. Mm-hmm. True story, Cindy. I'm not that way. I work hard, and I take care of a bunny. This little shit costs a lot of money. You would be surprised. He eats good. Very good. So what did you eat today, Cindy? Did you have your breakfast?
Yes, I did.
And what'd you have?
I had townhouse crackers.
Oh. That's it?
That's it.
Do you drink juice or coffee?
Not this morning. This morning I just had water and townhouse crackers.
Water and crackers. That sounds like a Catholic diet.
No, I'm old and I ate too much spicy foods last night diet.
Something to soothe the stomach. Crackers will do it. You just had a taste for crackers this morning. I
love townhouse. I love townhouse crackers.
Yeah, they're just salty enough, not too salty. I don't think that's a word, MJ, to be honest with you, but I'll put it up. I am educated.
She's trying to say educated. She's being funny.
I am educated. I have heard that before.
Yeah.
Bedtime clown's always sleeping. It's always bedtime for him. Every time we see him, he has to go because he has to go to bed. I made an incredible tuna salad yesterday. Wow, Gabby. That sounds interesting. For bless your heart, it'd be wine and crackers.
Well, I don't drink, but it just so happens that the other night people came over and what they do, they bring us a bottle of wine. And it's like, but we don't drink. But we don't drink. So.
Did you re-gift it? Bless your heart probably wasn't saying wine for her. She was saying probably because we were talking about the Catholic diet. So yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, I will re-gift it.
Yeah, I see it.
What's a Catholic diet? I don't know what that is.
I don't just their sacrament. I was just kidding.
Oh.
It's just a little.
Well, you do sacrament, don't you? Your Mormons do.
Yeah, we actually do. We do water and bread. They bless it for the body and for the blood.
Right. Christ. We do grape juice and bread.
Okay. Yeah, because of I get it. It symbolizes the blood of Christ.
Right. Right.
And that's just like to renew covenants with your promises with God every week is why we take it. And like according to that, that's the most important part of the service is the sacrament.
Right.
To renew your promises with God. What's Karma Hurt saying? Because they apparently follow you. I know you have your own personal trolls.
Karma Hurt loves me.
Yeah, he doesn't bother you?
Sometimes, but not really.
Well, if it's
because you're an idiot.
Can I read it if it is funny? Even though it's
you can. I don't care. They're an idiot. Read it. Highlight it. I don't care.
It's not nice at all. But I have, just because it's there, I have this inclination that I want to. But it says, Cindy,
go ahead. Shelly, don't bother me.
Have you cut off both feet yet to top Rick Crude's plays for sympathy? That is all you ever do. We know. Well, you got it read out loud, Karma Hurts, and I hope you're happy with yourself for your comments. And no, she hasn't cut off both feet. She clearly has them. Well, we don't know for sure, but I'm sure.
I have my feet.
And she's showing up here, so she's in good spirits. And you can go F off, Karma Hurts. I don't appreciate that. That was inappropriate. Trump says, I eat 200-pound tuna. That ain't no bait, Poon. Ain't no. Trump said's been around since, man, oh my gosh, since like right in the beginning when I started streaming. He was there. And I remember shouting it out and everything. Even back then, I was the same way as I am now, as far as like the confidence. Like I always knew that I liked streaming. As soon as I started it with Brian and Josh is kind of when I started it. Tuna Time was all about that back in the
I
day.
think Trump said's been around 8-9 years. Trump said how long you been around. But he hasn't really changed. I mean, he's still nice some days and a jerk in other days. That's just Trump said.
Well, just for that, I'm going to go here and check out his channel because I'm going to go to the channel. I thought I gave him a wrench, but whatever. Oh, okay.
He's been around a long time.
Let me double check this under About 2017. I think I was 2019.
What's that, 6 years?
Yeah, he has 38,233 views. So he does a little bit on his channel. He does some. He got a couple thousand on his last short.
Trump said he's always a jerk.
I guess they're trying to make us stronger. I don't know.
Trump, is that your first? Trump, is that your first channel in 17? You ain't been around longer than that. Maybe it's just because he's such a jerk. It feels like he's been around longer.
Hey, Maz, Rebel. They blocked this. YouTube blocked this when Mass Troll Report, which is Rebel, said, I hate all of you. That's inappropriate, that word. Well, you say it if you want. I've been saying it lately, so what the F? Everybody's been saying it. But Rebel, what did I do now? This is why I need to
Rebel hates everybody. Rebel hates everybody. It's not you. It's not you in particular. It's Rebel. He's unhappy with himself, so he tries to make it out on everybody else. Rebel's problems is Rebel.
Rebel, when is that going to change? Do you have any idea when it's going to? Tarquin, did I say hi to you? They covered his comment because YouTube does that. So if you guys have a wrench, just go ahead and let some of those slide through. Go ahead and accept them. Let me give bless your heart one.
MJ was here long before the Colonel could walk. Oh, that was so funny.
Are you talking about from Forrest Gump?
No, the lady that pretended to be crippled and then she didn't get her camera turned off instead of have a wheelchair and walked.
I heard about that.
She was healed.
People get caught up. Eventually, they just get caught. And then they're like, oh, whoops, maybe I owe people money back. Not like that happens. I'm going to light an incense.
Oh, Shelly, are you and Trump said having a business meeting today?
We need to. I don't think they know the rules about moderating, but I really put a lot of dependency on them.
Highlight Navin, please.
He's always up to something. What is it? Okay, so Navin Johnson says, you may know Karma Hurts by their original name, Karma Butt Hurts. Very true. I love that. He's so matter of fact. It's funny, but he's funny. It's a dry humor. I love it.
He is funny.
However, Navin, your wife, she kind of uses that H word a lot. I hate Shelly. Well, okay, we know. You're going to have to keep.
Are they honestly married or is this a joke?
They say they are. Who knows? I don't know why she's so mean to me. I never did anything to this chick, and she just I hate. I give off this vibe that some females just don't like me for like no reason. Why ain't I blue? This is because I'm colored, isn't it? You're not even in the culture, dude. How can you be anything else other than white? You're not in any other culture or nationality. So that's what you are. That's how you were born. Can't change it.
But this is it. So Katie says stuff about you. It doesn't affect your everyday life. Katie says stuff about me. It don't affect my everyday life.
What is her problem? Why is she like that? She's so, I don't know how to say it. She's just so bitchy.
It could be her real life personality, or it could be her YouTube stick.
Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, at some point, it's like you're just turning people away now when you could have more friends than what you actually have, and it makes.
But I don't think anybody on YouTube. You don't have friends on YouTube. You have acquaintances.
Cindy, I could consider you my friend. You and I could talk about real life stuff if we needed to, and
now see you and bless your heart.
But we would be comfortable doing it. That's the main key. What did you say? Katie, come up on the panel if you think you're so hot shot.
But see, you and Bless Your Heart have met each other. You and Bless Your Heart have hung out together. That's what friends do. You and I can have nice conversations, and we might grow closer, but we're not going to go to the beach together. For starters, they think I was a beach whale and throw me like in the ocean.
Say that, Cindy. Be good with yourself.
With friends like Cindy who needs enemies. Trump, be nice.
Trump said, now that's how you get timed out.
Oh, don't time him out. Don't time him out. Him and I do this. It's fine.
You know who'll never get a wrench? You know who's never going to get a wrench?
Buddy Trumpy.
Trumpy has a
Katie?
wrench. Katie. Yep.
I think I would. I think I would give her one just to see if she was a good mod or if she modded on her feelings. I don't know. I've never seen Katie as a mod.
Well, she's on the panel. You could ask her yourself.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was in the show. I don't do anything with my mod. Oh God. Anyway, Cindy, I don't even. What did I say about you? I haven't talked to you in a long time, and the last time I did talk to you, you had me call your personal number, and we talked about like how much trouble you were having with being trolled by those
You have never called me. You have never called me. There's only 2 people I've ever given my number up to. And that is Shelly and Bless Your Heart.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
yes.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay,
Let's see if your mic is up. Hang on a second.
I'm trying to pull up to see.
I can turn your mic up a little bit, I guess. Let me turn Cindy's up too. Oh yeah, Cindy, you need to turn yours is low. Solo layout. Why did I do that? Y'all still here?
Happy Hippie. Yeah, I guess Happy Hippie you could. Hey, Southern Belle. I guess Happy Hippie. That's one way to put it. Oh, I'm sorry, Katie. Go ahead.
Does your number end with 6591?
No.
So if I call this number right now, it won't be you?
Nope. Call it. I'll hold my phone up to the thing.
I was trying to fuck with shit. I'm back.
When I get down, I'm gonna call it.
Here, hold on. Let me do something. Look in the private chat. That's what my number ends with.
She didn't have to drop down and make a phone call, did she?
Oh no.
Look what she did. You put the number in the private chat. Now I'm gonna see what I have because I think I don't know if I blocked you or you blocked me, but there's a possibility. So let me look under here under the internet location of my contacts. That would be YouTube.
You blocked me a long time ago.
Yeah, because you were hanging out with people and you were accusing me of lying about something. So I don't appreciate that. I have a lot of phone numbers from people. I even have Rick Crude's. But you know what, dude? That guy is, oh, he's nice in the background. No, same guy, same paycheck.
Okay, so that phone number is off. Like I can't even, it goes to voicemail, so I don't know.
I don't even have yours anymore, Cindy.
Maybe you changed your phone number. I don't know, but I wouldn't make that up.
Well, what I'm speaking of recently is when you and Shiva was on Rada's panel, and Shiva called Rada Cindy, and then the conversation went shortly from there.
Shiva called Rada you?
Mm-hmm.
What? Why? I don't even remember this.
Because about quitting your channel a lot.
STL.
Oh, okay. Did I like chuckle? Is that what the shit talking you're talking about was?
I don't remember
Well, you just
everybody's
said
word.
that I was talking shit
Can I
about
finish?
you.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to say I don't remember everyone's word for word.
Then you can't say that I was talking shit about you because I really wasn't. Why would I talk shit about you? I remember how badly you were trolled by clone accounts, and like, yeah, it made you like quit a few times. It was horrible. I felt bad for you, and I did talk to you on the phone about it. I did. So yeah, I wasn't ever talking, I never talked shit about you. I just chuckled because, I was gone for a little while and then I came back and I was just rethinking about those times like in the beginning of COVID where everyone was just fucking nuts. Everyone came untrained and it was just it was just the Wild West out here on these YouTube streets, okay? That's all.
Yeah, people were getting sex changes. So STL is here. What's up? Bitter as salt. Don't take the fucking picture down. See, she's my friend, so I know when they have a defaming picture because I know her. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I recognized just now, and I just blocked them because they were making fun of Sweet, and I just don't tolerate shit like that. So this is what STL says. It's all Cindy's fault.
Everything's my fault. Everything.
Are you willing to take the blame for things that we can't describe of us, like what the solution would be? Are you willing to take on that burden of the blame for things?
Yes.
This is a yes, guys. We just got a yes from Cindy. Okay. She can take it in. Okay. When we need to let it off our chest, Cindy will help with that.
Oh my God, this just gave me a good idea. I'm going to rename my channel because I'm thinking about, like, it can't just be Katie because there's 7 billion Katies on the internet.
Yeah, nobody can find you.
I know I couldn't find your channel with it just being Katie. I had someone tell me.
Oh, Shelly, you were looking for me. That's so cute. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to name it Blame Katie.
Yeah, it's a good. Blame Katie.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Rebel will like that if you blame Katie.
Exactly.
Let's see if there's a blame Katie already. Let's try and check it out. I'm going to do that first.
I don't care if you don't like it, Shelly.
Blame it on the rain. Why not? Blame Katie. Let's look it up and see if anybody has that.
I'm sure there are some, but they're way less than Katie. Duh.
Mm-hmm. Blame it on the moon. The dating blame. Okay, that's Katie Ainge. Nope. No, there's not a blame. No, go ahead. Yeah, that'd be good. Got to have something unique. Maybe you'll be right at the top. Okay.
I'm always at
Maybe.
the top, bitch.
Shit. Now, why
Be nice.
was that necessary? You know, I mean,
I'm
are
just.
you trying to do
That's
some
what I would say to
fabricated?
anyone. I was
Do
just
you
popping off.
want
I wasn't saying it like
fabricated
to
drama?
you. I wasn't saying it to you. I was just saying it aloud. Okay.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say. Did you
Let's
hear
not
me
be
say that?
so
It's
sensitive.
but a little respect goes a long way, especially on somebody else's panel.
Are
And
you seriously married, Katie?
Yes.
Then name it Katie Johnson.
Look up how many Katie Johnsons there are.
Yeah, it's gay.
Oh. Then blame Katie. I like blame Katie first.
Who the fuck is Katie Johnson? Bless your heart.
That would be Naaman Johnson's wife.
Well, who is Naaman Johnson?
Who is he?
I don't know. He's a
Who is
mystery.
anyone? All right. Who is Cindy? Who am I? Nobody knows. Look, Katie, you know, you're up here on the panel. I feel like that you are a walking conflict ticking bomb.
Okay.
Do you see
A what?
A walking
say that again,
compla ticking bomb.
Ticking bomb.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I feel like that you get off, I mean, in a sexual way, on creating conflict. You're a conflict seeker. Do you agree with that? I mean, are you gonna like just go, oh, you know what? Now I'm satisfied because I created conflict.
No, she's a troll.
What new conflict did I create?
Look, it's coming.
Crickets.
I can feel
Go
it in my bones. It's coming.
Shelly, why wouldn't you just say she's a troll? That's all it is she's a troll, not conflict. If that's the case, then none of us are conflict.
She sucks.
Huh?
She's no good at this at all. We know this. All she can do is get up and say, oh, bitch, and this and that. Like, there's more to life than slur words toward people. Did you ever think of that?
Didn't you just call somebody gay? Didn't you just call my username gay?
I could say the F got word. Would you like that? Would that be better for you?
Okay, so anybody
I mean, I don't understand. How can I make you happy?
You're coming at me, but you're contradicting yourself and like saying that you do what you are blaming me of doing. Blame Katie. # blame Katie. These arguments are like retarded. Okay. I cannot. And anyways, the only reason I came up here was because you said, oh, if you think you're hot shit, come up on the panel. So I clicked on the panel. So
yeah. So wait, Cindy, just a second.
You want to, so I came up here on your panel. You want respect, yet you want to tell me about myself. That is not going to happen.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you a question, Katie?
Sure.
Can I
well, no, I want you to answer my question first that I asked you before. What new conflict have I created?
The new conflict is this whole statement that is not even justified, that you keep saying, is I hate Shelly. Now tell me.
Oh, that's not new. That's from years ago.
Why do you hate me?
That's from years ago. That's not new. Next.
Why is that though?
I've said this a million times.
Tell me.
I think that you are a liar. I think that you are really annoying. I think you're a hypocrite. I think you put this double standard on people that is unfair, and then you do the exact same thing. I think that you like to stir the pot with people. You like to create conflict. You claim to be, you're a perma victim. You always act like you're being bullied when I could, if I had thin skin, I could say that you're bullying me right now by saying I'm a ticking time bomb and that I'm no.
I think it's funny though.
See, so like, why, like, okay. So what's your argument? I don't get this.
The reason is because you're so shitty toward me.
The reason is, and I just told you why. You don't stand in your shit. You're like trying to run circles around this, and I'm like, it's like,
you're not perfect.
Shelly, did you stir the pot with Paulie today? Would you pot stirring with Polly?
Speaking truth about Polly today. That's not stirring.
Oh shit.
It's not funny, Katie.
It
It's
is too fucking early for this.
I know it is.
But do you see what I mean? Like
Do you
the
see what I'm
logical
saying to
reasoning
you?
behind her arguments are nonsensical because every time
Who
I call
who are
her
you
out
talking
and
to
like
right now? Are you talking
and
to me or
show
Cindy?
her, can I talk? Every time I call her out and show her like her behavior, she wants to jump and deflect to something else. And you're 50 years old, bruh. I can't
Katie,
do
who
it.
are you to call anybody out? I mean, you have
I can
flaws,
call
right?
whoever
You're
the
not
fuck I want
perfect.
out.
Why don't you clean your fucking side of the street before you start calling people out? Biatch.
Why? I don't
You know
mind
what I'm
if
saying?
my side
I
of
mean,
the
hate
street
me
is
all
That
you
could be
dirty,
want,
said.
I'll own it.
but I'm not calling you out. I
I
don't bother you. So why do you
you
have an
just
issue with me?
did. You just
Shelly, that
called
could
me
be
out.
said the same thing for you to clean your side before you jump on Katie's side.
That's right.
Look,
See, Cindy, I knew
I have
that
no issues with this chick. She just wants to get up on every panel and pander to people who are trashing me. Be okay with, I hate Shelly. Be okay with being just a total biatch toward me. And that's her persona. That's
Does
her
that
character.
hurt your feelings? Is that the problem?
It doesn't hurt my feelings. It just
Then
doesn't
why
make
do you
sense
care
to me.
so much?
So that's why I'm wondering, what the deal is. And so you've named all these things off that I am. Okay, that's your opinion. I can definitely debate some of those that are not true. But
and you're also shitty to the people that actually have had your back. For example, you were a motherfucking bitch to Quick Quiver yesterday. And
yep,
that
he
guy
was
has
too.
that guy has gotten so much shit for standing up for you.
He shouldn't
So
have.
much shit and
He
abuse.
shouldn't have. He shouldn't have any expectations of me, and I shouldn't have
Okay,
any
so
of
see,
him.
you're a shitty ass friend. There's another reason.
Wow.
There's another reason. You
It's really
straight up
none of
told
your.
him
It's
because
none of your
he
business.
challenged you. He
Stop.
challenged you about behavior that needed to be addressed that you refused to address.
In
You
public,
told him to
right?
shut
In
the fuck
public.
up. You told him to shut up, that you don't care what he thinks. You don't give a shit what he thinks. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If he's your friend, you should take constructive criticism from him. He wasn't even
Why don't
coming
you
at you
look at
sideways
Rada
or
and all the
anything.
shit that he's done? Why don't you go
He hasn't done
What does
shit to
Rhonda
you.
have to do with Quick Quiver?
What does she have to do
Oh
with
my
Quick
God,
Quiver,
this is funny.
Cindy?
See, you're even you're making Cindy confused. Like, you're just all over.
Be quiet. What does Quick Quiver have to do with anything, Cindy? And you're saying, what does Rada have to do with anything?
When we were talking about Quick Quiver, and you brought up Rhonda.
My God.
She brought it up. I wasn't talking about him. This bitch brought him up. She
Ooh,
has no
so now I'm a
even
bitch?
fight in
Ooh.
the whole thing. Yes, you are totally. And you pander to Rada and all of his slandering that he does, and you're going to start doing the same thing. So you are, yes, slandering.
Everybody in the chat, I don't know. I don't even know how to. This is like
just
a.
not, you are judged by the people you hang out with. Just saying.
But it's Steph. Yeah, you're Shelly. Katie, will you read Utopia and tell me if that bothers you? And I have a reason for asking.
Absolutely. I'm going to put this up. I don't care if you're a sock account or not. You're staying up. Yeah, I'm a double-sided sword on this one.
Okay, but
you be quiet, Cindy, when I'm reading this, please, so we can hear what they're saying. Utopia. Whoa. Sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. Stay out of others' business or yours will be aired out. Thank you. So stop being on this high and high horse, mighty person that you think you are. If I call her out, who are you to call anybody out? Who is fucking Quick Quiver to call anybody out, to publicly embarrass?
But Shelly, if that said Shelly minds your own business, that would bother you. That don't bother Katie because she's just like spoiled.
I'm not getting involved with her and Naven or her and Rada. I'm not getting involved with their shit. She is. That's inappropriate. Mind your own business.
What are you talking about? This
what
is
are you
YouTube.
talking about? Bringing up Quick Quiver.
Everybody gets in everyone else's shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
Stay in the present. We're right here on the panel. There's the three of us.
You bring up Quick Quiver
earlier because it's my panel. He has to do with me.
Okay, so
he has to do with
panel.
me. Shut up. He has to do with me. He has this whole thing is this problem with him and I. Of course I can bring him up, Cindy. I can do that because it
Okay, so
involves
let me
me.
get this
It doesn't
straight. When it's
involve
on your, so for you, you can do it, but no one else
exactly because it involves me. It doesn't involve you.
can.
I
Okay.
just called you out. It doesn't involve you. How does that feel?
I don't care.
Right. I don't
Like,
care.
I don't even, this wasn't even really a call out. This made you look more dumb
I
than
look good. I mean, I don't know what you're
anything.
talking about. Like the way you look, I literally thought you were in your 50s. Just saying. I'm sorry to say.
Okay.
You age
Okay.
not as well as, most people do.
Okay. Will
But
you
I will
stop
say that
bullying?
because I mean,
Will
you
you
did say
please
your
stop
age yesterday.
bullying
I
me?
mean, then you can shut up and leave people alone. How about
Stop
that?
bullying
Do
me.
you even know how old Katie is?
Yeah, she's in her 30s. She
Mm-hmm.
just said yesterday that she's fucking Rebel's age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did. I remember that. You did.
Goes off on
I'm
my
old
So,
age.
and
like,
forgetful. I
So
forgot.
I mean, if I
you
look
went
like
off
I'm
on
in
my
my
age, didn't you?
50s,
Didn't you go off
I
on my age? And I'm
mean,
actually being honest. Like you're not. Like I look good for my age. Just saying.
okay.
Like I look really
Well,
pretty.
do you get paid for how you look?
Yeah, I mean, I get jobs easily. Yeah, I get career jobs, whatever. Yeah, sure,
Oh, good. Okay.
sure. I can skate on my looks. Sure, no problem.
Okay. Okay.
I get the guys. I get the money. I get it all. I'm very blessed in my life.
What is it like if you, well, I doubt you like bring men home, but what do they think of your bunny when they walk through your door and smell bunny?
You do realize that bunnies smell like Cabbage Patch Kids. Like they smell
Oh,
beautiful.
bullshit.
Just
My
curious.
my bunny smells very good, like a baby's head.
How how does it feel to know that little children in the park now probably call you the evil bunny lady?
Probably do. I don't know. I never asked anybody.
You scare children away and you claim to be a teacher. How could you scare children away? You let that damn bunny off a leash, bruh. Who lets a bunny off a leash in a park? What the fuck? Like, what? You cannot make this shit up. Anyway, what else?
Nothing. Do you want to drop down or you want to keep talking? Go ahead. Keep
Well,
asking
I
these
mean,
irrelevant questions.
I'm
Go
up
ahead.
here
I'm
because
listening.
I really don't. You've got some issues. You want to call me out. I'm just letting you
I'm
do
good.
it. If
I'm
it
good.
makes
I'm
you feel
happy.
better. Because
No,
the
I'm
more you
happy.
talk, the more ridiculous you sound, and you're basically airing your own self out by just you have no argument against everything I have said. None.
I'm not arguing with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't feel the
Okay.
need to do
So
that. You're not worth the effort. I'll argue with Cindy all day long. Cindy. I put my efforts into her because I like her. I
good.
genuinely like Cindy.
Me too.
Okay. Do you want to argue with her? Maybe because
No,
I
I
know
don't
you want
argue.
to argue. You're
See, like
itching to
this is where
argue
you and
with
I
someone.
we are not the same. I don't
Right.
argue with people I like. Why would I?
Mm.
That's a
Why do
waste
you
of time.
why do you want to argue? Why do you want to argue with me? I mean,
I
all I
don't even
wanted to do,
argue with you.
Shelly,
all I wanted to do was
Shelly, are
help.
you kind of mad? Shelly, are you kind of mad that she's trolling Rebel?
No, no, he likes her. He likes Katie. He doesn't. I don't think he has a problem with Katie. He lets her up all the time. He fucking
He
trolls
does.
the
He
shit out of
lets
her.
me.
He's really good at trolling her. I love to watch that.
Mm-hmm. He's
So
entertaining.
Katie, my only issue with you is that, you said you hated me, so then you were able to proceed with talking shit. Um, so that was my only issue with you because I don't do that to you. You know what I mean?
But
Every time you say my name,
was your
mhm.
question thoroughly answered by me? Because that was your main question.
But Katie, do you hate her or dislike her? Because hate's a strong word.
I don't hate anybody, but I YouTube hate her.
Well, can you say that? I mean, that would be more courteous, don't you think? Can
Why
you
would
just
I be
start
more
saying that? 'Cause I know
courteous to
you have
you?
to say it because you're immature. So
Mhm.
can you just say it in that manner, if you don't mind?
I'm immature. See, like, you want something done for you to make you feel more comfortable and safe. I don't ask anybody to do anything for me to make me feel more comfortable and safe.
I
Okay.
really don't care if you do or not, honestly. You're
Then why
irrelevant.
are you asking me
However,
to do that? I'm not going to
it's something to
accommodate
say.
you.
It's something to say. So
What?
you're now
Okay.
a panel host. So you're part of the COC, the Channel Owner Code. One of the things is to make others look good. You're not doing that. You're going around saying that you hate another panel host.
There's no
Mhm.
such thing as a COC.
There is such a
Mhm.
thing, Cindy. Let me. Would you like to see the video of the entire purpose of the COC? Okay.
No.
Well, then, yeah, I think we need to.
You know, if there is a code, I'll just wait for it in the mail. I'm sure it's coming in the mail. I'll wait for it.
It's COC is what you made up. Nobody agreed to it except maybe one or two people.
Oh Lord.
Don't we could really
It's a
instead of saying
guideline.
COC,
All right,
we could just
let
say
me say
cops.
this. Let me say this. The only morals and ethics that I have on here for my channel is no doxing, no porn bombs, no racial slurs, no kid talk, no pictures of people's children or family. You
Katie,
can threaten violence, but you can't threaten death.
Katie, don't ever say, honey, no porn, whatever, because as soon as you say that, all the people who do that, they're going to be on your channel next time you're there.
Oh God, you have no idea.
Look, we brought a bunch of people over.
My first stream was a shit show. I had to take it down. But ever since then, I've gotten much better.
I had John Golf stay in my backstage and porn bomb me time after time after time. He was drunk as hell, and I'm not talking about him. He knows he was drunk as hell, and that's why I tell people now: if John Golf comes up on your panel and he don't have a shirt on, you better put him down.
Oh my God! So
yes,
there were on my first live stream, there were as many people in the back that you could have, and I think like
that's cool.
I think no, I'm trying to say
that's
I think
a good feeling.
3 people in the back chat were all slinging around dicks at one time. It was weird.
Oh wow, it's like an orgy.
Yeah,
backstage orgy.
Backstage, you can get all kinds of good stuff, Katie.
Yeah, it was.
Right, let's mute and watch this.
I'm gonna go. I don't believe in codes. Shelly is trying to make up rules that don't exist.
You're not going
can abide
anywhere.
by them.
I'm blocking your exit abilities right now, so you're not. So you can't leave the stage.
You can't do that. She can leave.
Oh yeah, let me see. Where was it? All right, so stay up here, Katie. You need to watch this. Okay. Yes. I sped it up because it was getting boring.
Wait a minute.
For a moment.
Hold on a minute.
Can I at least finish this before you give feedback?
Yeah, go ahead.
Almost done.
There's more?
What are the guns for?
That was horrible, Shelly. And guns, really according to you, represent violence. Yeah. And you're showing them in your first picture on your video. So what the hell is that all about? That's a little hypocritical, okay? And then why are you putting in pictures of yourself? Like, what the fuck is that shit?
So I got transparency.
But why
wings.
the pictures of you? That's what's going to be my question.
Isn't that weird,
Quiet,
Cindy?
quiet,
The
Yeah.
sexy pictures in the middle of all that? Like, what is that
quiet.
about?
Communication, make them look
See,
good,
we're gonna avoid that
and respect.
question.
No. If let's see, you're talking
What
about
are the
this.
pictures of you for?
Yeah.
That's me. That's me.
Why are you
What?
in, like, see, look, you're in a strappy tank with your long hanging titties.
Success, I have all of my friends up here.
What makes no sense with having you in it? Like you're laid down ready for a man. Sorry, I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
it.
for real, for real. You ain't lying, Cindy. Like that,
No,
those weird, like trying to be sexy pictures throws the entire COC off. Why would that
mhm.
be in the channel owner code video?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, I guess you're
That's
not
not a very professional
right.
presentation if you're trying to convince somebody
Yeah,
of a code that you made up.
I I could make that change. Yeah,
Just saying.
made it
So,
look
like,
better.
okay, you
Try
said,
better.
so your main thing, you want transparency. I feel like I've been
Mhm.
transparent. Have I been transparent, Cindy? I've answered all her questions.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Communication,
Communication. I've been clear on my answers to her questions, right?
Yeah.
make them look
Um,
good.
I've been trying to. I've made Cindy look good. I am not responsible. Nobody else is responsible except for themselves and how they make themselves look. Okay. So,
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean,
And
I
then
understand that. However,
respect. I
I
walked up
guess.
here. Listen, hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
That's disrespectful. You just interrupted me. Okay, respect. I came up on this panel. I was calm. I it was whatever. You were disrespectful to me, calling me out in the chat, saying, "Oh, if you think you're hot shit, this and that,
Hot
come
shot.
up here." And then you started attacking me. I was respectful. I didn't do anything. You asked me a question and I answered why I don't like you. If you find that disrespectful, sorry, but again, that circles back to your transparency.
I'm just happy that you had the courage to tell me why you don't like
I'm
me. I
not
do
what
appreciate
do you
that.
think, I'm scared of you? Girl, I ain't scared of
But
nobody.
Shelley, there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about, and we might as well do it now because I don't believe in talking behind the scenes. We gonna talk up here front and
Ooh,
in
can I
person.
stay here? I want to listen.
Yeah, I want you to stay. I
Okay.
have a husband of 38 years. Katie has a man of, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, give or take.
A while,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, wow. So the other day, you did a whole panel towards women about getting their man in check and all this stuff. Isn't that a little hypocritical since you don't have a man? To me,
Oops.
that's like someone
Well,
who don't have children telling me how to raise my children.
Oops.
Tiffany, do you think that
Uh-oh.
I've never had a man in my life? Is that what you're thinking? Because that's not true.
You don't have one right now. You're calling women out right now.
But that's okay that I don't have one right now. It's really irrelevant. It doesn't match up to
No,
what you're
then you
saying.
don't. You shouldn't be calling women out if you don't have a man. You can't tell us to get our men in check if you ain't got one to show us how.
Okay, I
Mm.
mean, I don't see your
That's a
point.
really, really good point. Cindy Renee, come through, Cindy. Come through, girl. Tell her. You better
Well,
tell her.
I've been married a long time. And somebody tell me to get my man in check. For
Mm-hmm.
starters, we don't work that way. And for second, you best have a man when you tell me to
That's
get my
right.
man in check. That's like my
Preach.
brother. My brother used to tell me all the time how to raise my kid. He didn't have kids. When you
Preach,
get a
girl.
kid, you tell me how to raise my kid.
Mm-hmm. Preach, girl. She said it. She said it, Shelly. Now, what do you
I
have to
mean,
say?
anybody can talk generally about anything, whether it relates to them or not. If they feel like they want to say it, then that's okay.
What did you, I mean, I just subbed to you a few days ago. What was your
Thank you.
live about? You want people to get a handle on their men?
A handle.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
point of it was to let people know that it's important to help civilize your man. If you
They're not
can't
monkeys.
Girl.
use a dick, then you might want to let him go.
Girl. Girl.
I'm a woman. I'm not a girl.
You're acting like a child. First of all, civilize your man. What? Isn't your picture right now of a gorilla?
Okay.
Civilizing a man sounds like you're trying to train an animal.
No way am I going to have somebody come up here. I kicked her to say that this is a gorilla. Fuck that. You can go. You can go away. Don't come back.
You got mad over that?
Oh yeah.
I never knew it. What?
How is she
Go ahead.
call this is a honey badger. How would you? This is a
Shelly, I never knew what the hell a honey badger was till you got one on your picture. I never even heard of a freaking honey badger.
Well, do you want another lesson on it, or are you good with it? I mean, but this
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Inappropriate. I don't tolerate that. She can fucking ask next time instead of assuming that it's a gorilla. Jeez.
You getting this bent out of shape over an avatar picture? Or is it the fact you just don't like her?
Well, I mean, I think she's a cool chick. You know what I mean? She's got her channel now. She's doing her streams. She has a lot of subscribers. I mean, she has a lot of viewers. So, she's doing good in the YouTube streets.
Well, did you see her paintings? She's a very beautiful artist.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch her show to see her paintings?
I tuned into that. She does some, I guess, abstract, kind of simplistic paintings that anybody could do. But I think she's good.
Can you do one as good as that?
Have you seen my paintings?
She's got one. I think it was her second or third one. It was a nice blue one. It's gorgeous. We have a big art museum around here. I could see that hanging in there. But I want to know if you can get one just like that to put up against hers.
Yeah, you're right, Bedtime. They're actually in the same family. They're cousins, yes, the Wolverine and the Western honey badger. Cindy, I don't like the cattiness. I don't like the mean girl look. It's not my thing. I want to get along with people and get to know them, exchange ideas with each other. She's too shallow for me. I can't get down with somebody like that. Sorry. You tried, Katie. I know you did. I don't think I'm going to go further with her. She can keep saying she hates me. That's fine. If that makes her feel good. Get her jollies off. I want everybody to be happy. And if that's what makes her happy, cool. This is not a gorilla, and it will never be a gorilla. It's a honey badger. How hard is that to understand? I mean, he just had a fight with a porcupine. But
how hard is that to understand? A lot of people never heard of him.
I don't know about that, Cindy. I mean, there's a plethora of.
How many people in chat have heard about a honey badger before Shelly? What do you got to do this? 1 and 2 business? 1 if you've heard about a honey badger before Shelly. 2 if you ain't never heard about the thing until Shelly got one.
Well, I could be. He might have heard about it, Gabby. It's a shit show. Every time people go live, this is what happens. The disrespect. It's like, man, come on, be nice. Shinny happy people. Bless your heart has heard of the honey badger. Abe has heard of it. MJ, you see, intelligent people have heard about them. You go and assume, and you look like an ass.
Oh, you called me an ass now?
Did you call my baby a gorilla? No, you didn't. So no, I'm not calling you that. But I'm calling her that because, look, she called him a gorilla. And there's no way in hell that that's even close to resembling a gorilla. Um, yet that was the very first guest that she had. And I mean, that's cool. Maybe I need to lighten him up a little. Maybe he's not detailed enough. Let me see. Maybe he needs to be a lighter. I mean, I should color it more like in a lighter color. Do another filter on it or something. I don't know.
Get a better picture of a honey badger. That's not the greatest picture.
Did you see his badge? He has a badge on. The honey badger. Look at his badge. Anarchic chick. With the symbol. I mean, it is probably time to get a new one. Look, there's nothing on my page. I don't know. I have to make some decisions about my channel.
Why did you private everything?
I don't know if I have an answer for that right now. I feel like I want to start over. And I may release some things little by little. I don't know. There's going to be 95,000 negative views on Social Blade. More or less. Jeez, what am I doing? I got really butthurt.
Oh, wow.
I got really butthurt.
Utopia's got some goods. You know what? This is the way I look at it. If you got something, spill it. Because of the fact that most people don't get blackmailed, or they'll tell it first. But you got something, spill it.
Who hasn't heard of a honey badger? Cindy, FYI, always blames people for their ignorance.
For my ignorance. I don't worry about what a cowboy says. I could go there, but
for yourself.
I could go there with cowboy, but I'll be nice.
What does that mean, Cindy? What does this mean? I'm sure there are a couple you don't want to know. Whatever. Maybe it's just not that important, says Gabby, the peacekeeper. Deo is a real
honey badger. I'm sure there's a couple you don't want to know.
I think I had it before he did. I could be so good. Good luck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Spill it. I beg you to spill it. What are you talking about?
What Utopia's threatening to spill stuff about her.
No, don't. You guys hang on the dirt. I swear you got files of people. I spilled my coffee earlier. I was angrier than a honey badger. He is so fierce. But he's like an ADHD little critter. He goes around and he just gets his food and scavenges for food, and he fucks with people. He's a troll, basically, in real life.
You said they have files on people.
Probably. This jit has files on people. Look, Utopia.
Yeah, you can just go and there's a couple websites that will tell you a lot of stuff about people. It's not a big deal. Unless you're trying to hide.
Why do they care to know? What's the big deal? Why don't they mind?
It's the internet. It's the internet.
Yeah, like the time you said that you were going to find out where I worked. Good job. Why would you do that? Remember that?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember.
You can find out where you work in a second. I mean.
Oh yeah, I said if I wanted to look, a person who can use a computer good within 1 hour can dig up Cindy and find out everything about Cindy. It just depends on if you're good and you know where to look.
Fabulous.
It's nothing. You cannot hide. This is a world of technology. Everything you do is documented somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, I know, Cindy. It's just people they're so curious. They have to know.
Okay, answer me this. Do you have those cards that you have to swipe at the grocery store or the department store? Do you have a little card you swipe and you might get a discount?
Yeah, they used to do that, but they kind of cut it out here in Florida.
Okay, well, when you swipe those cards, you are telling everybody in the world who has access to that computer everything you buy, everything you do this, and everything you do that.
No wonder they try to push it on people. You want a card so you can get a discount? Possibly. I think I do have one, but I just put my phone number in it. Do you have
Same thing.
Walgreens?
Your phone number. Same thing. You once you put your phone number in it, you just told them everything. Yeah, I got Walgreens. I don't shop at Walgreens, but I got they're here.
And every once in a while they say, "Oh, you have $2. Do you want to use that?" And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine."
Have
Or
you
they
ever
just
been on the internet and bought something, and then a little bit later, every time you pop up your page, there's another one just like it, or they're trying to get you to buy it?
yeah, they are able to follow your history and your patterns
Yep.
of buying. Yeah, we're all tied into something where people know something about us here. But I mean, oh gosh, I don't know. The things that I hear about here, it's like I don't want to know. And when it happens to my friends, it's like not friends, but people I like. I want to jump in and help. Like yesterday, somebody told somebody else that they were going to pull up. They were 15 minutes away from, or 20 minutes away from their house. Like as
And they didn't do it.
right. And they didn't do it.
Nobody. That's just big talk. That's internet big talk.
Oh,
People always say, "Well, if you get doxxed, it's dangerous," and it ain't dangerous. If you listen to what I'm getting ready to put it, if you have the proper security for just your general location, then you should have that same security should handle a YouTube dummy. If you don't have no security at your house and anybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry can come up, walk through your front door, then you might have a problem. But if you
yeah,
got the proper
that's
security,
security. That's security. I mean, they could
if you
still
have the proper
do
security,
shit.
let them come.
Yeah, no fear, guys. When you fear, it's like when you fear a snake, they're more likely to bite you. So the less fear you have, the less problems you'll have because you're bringing it onto yourself. Because people will feed into that. The trolls feed into the fear and they attack. It's just how it works. And I have a testimony of that because it's happened.
Okay, you have a testimony of that. What was one thing I stayed on you about? And you finally said, "Stop. What do you do that for?" I stayed on you about your Adderall. Because you would be all hyper one day and I'd be like, "Oh, Jelly, you didn't take your Adderall." Honey, I knew it poked you. I knew that. Sometimes I poke you about your rabbit. I said, "Oh, that rabbit would taste good." I poke you because I know it gets you. I poke you and I poke you and I poke you.
That's
That's just
fine.
what
It's a
people
rabbit.
do.
People eat rabbits. That never bothered me, except whenever Lauren said that she had to kill it with her own hands. That really bothered me. And when you said you put it in the boiling water, that really bothered me too because I can't. Oh, I just can't imagine the babies. But anyways, but the Adderall, it's like okay, that's medical, and I brought it up, and I shouldn't have a long time ago, and I was kind of making an example of what it does to the body. I did like a stream on that and people ran with it. I was way too transparent in the beginning. I said too much. And the people who hated me called me a liar about things that I said about my own life. And it's not true. And the things that they told you that I lied about, they're lying about that. And so Katie can't tell me anything that I lied about, but she's going to call me a liar. That's a strong word to say, just like hate.
Everyone, how much, Shelly, have they called me a liar? How much have they called me a liar? But then if you turn it around and say you're a liar, how many times are certain trolls lies? That's why I don't care. Call me whatever you want. Because there are 50,000 liars on YouTube. But they want to call out one or two. It's just the way it works. And sometimes trolling is a lie. Sometimes you have to lie in order to get it going good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the internet. Anything goes. If you don't kill and clean it, you shouldn't get to eat it. I know you have to do that. I'm sure Cindy she's well versed and
I used to raise rabbits. I used to be the one to hold them while Dad skinned
Yeah,
them.
but
I
they were
got
outside
them.
rabbits. That's why they stink.
No, I couldn't put them inside. I couldn't put them inside. I showed some of those rabbits for 4-H. Know what 4-H is? I showed some of those. I sold my rabbits to kids who needed them for 4-H. But then there came a point where it'd be like, well, we're going to skin this one and drop it in the hot water and eat it.
You sick woman, you. How dare you? I hope you're past that fucking phase, Cindy. Damn it. Unbelievable. The things this woman says, guys. You hear this shit? Putting the
What?
bunny in boiling water. This is
How do you
gone
think?
too far, Cindy. She's Jiminy Crickets.
How the hell do you think you cook some animals? You get a chicken. You got to drop it in hot water too. How the hell do you think you cook some of this stuff?
You put him on a grill, Cindy. You don't take him in the house all dead and shit. You can't do something outside. That's just wrong.
So I can eat it outside just so I don't eat it in my kitchen. I can't eat it in my kitchen, but I can eat it outside.
I think that would be a lot better than bringing it in the kitchen, don't you? That's where
No,
you live, Cindy.
I still got to cook it. I still got to cook it.
Put it on the grill, Cindy. You're tainting your fucking house by bringing it in.
Do you want me to get real explicit, Shelly? Do you know why I put it in the? You know why I put it in the hot water? You put it in the hot water to make sure you get all the fur and all the junk off of it. Then you cook it. Then you cook it, but you gotta drop it in hot water to finish and make sure you get all the crap off of it.
That's
Then I
where
put it in
have
the
the
pressure.
issues, that hot water.
Then I put it in the pressure cooker and I pressure cook it. So I make it tender as hell.
Making that animal suffer by putting in that hot
It's
water.
already dead. It's already dead. I put a bullet through its head earlier.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This I can't. Oh my gosh, guys.
Then how do you eat cows? Do you eat any meat?
No.
Do you eat any meat?
I eat seafood. I eat shrimp, oysters.
Okay, what do you think of
Fish.
this stuff? Even fish that comes out of the water. I mean, I only eat wild caught fish. I still got to put it on the grill or put it inside. All these animals, but they're freaking dead.
They don't have fur and they don't have personalities, do they? They're not social animals. They don't care about people. They want to be eaten. The bunnies don't want to be eaten. There's a difference.
Shelly, I know you've read your Bible. What does it say about God put these animals here for? God put these animals here for you to eat them.
God evolved.
God did not know about Kroger. When God wrote the Bible, he did not know about Kroger. But he knew the animals would still be in the woods. Go freaking kill it and eat it.
He didn't know about a lot of things back then because they didn't exist. You know, there's vegetarians now. People change. The Bible doesn't change.
The Bible doesn't change. So therefore, you still can eat them.
You can, if you don't have a conscience.
I don't have a conscience. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Let's see, it's been 15 years since I've eaten meat. I think about the last meat that I had was buffalo. Thinking about it now, it's gross, but back then I remember saying this is the best meat I've ever had in my life. It was like the meal was like $50 for like a small meal. It was an a la carte kind of thing. And I used to eat chicken wings, all kind of stuff. And then I turned into a pescatarian and decided to not eat meat. But I used to. I mean, obviously, a lot of people grow up eating meat. You don't get a carrot fucking cake for your birthday and it's all carrots. You know, there's
you can cook rabbit and Dr. Pepper, Asmin.
Oh, get the fuck, Cindy, cut it out.
He said it. Asmin said it. Asmin, you got me in trouble.
That's the marinade. Is the Dr. Pepper? Let's do this.
Could be. I put Dr. Pepper over meatballs.
why don't you, if you think you're such, hot shit about this, why don't you go on your live stream and fucking, let's see what you got with the bunnies. Let's do
I don't
this.
mind. Didn't we just discuss this? I don't live stream anymore.
Well, maybe you could record it and put it up on a channel.
Oh, you want me to do that? I'll come and I'll do it just for you. I'll tell you what, the whole time I'm going to talk about honey badgers and I'm going to talk about shelling. You want me to
No,
go out and find a rabbit and kill it?
you can stick to the topic about what you're doing and guide us through it step by step and tell us how happy that you feel doing that. Because I'll watch it.
You
I'll
won't
bite
watch
the
it.
bullet. I'll bite
You
the
won't
bullet.
watch
And
it.
I'll watch it with an open mind. I will. I'll do it. Let's
The
do
minute
it.
I drop it in hot water, you'll puke and turn it off.
But Cindy, it's a growth moment for me to be able to be open-minded and accept that everybody is different and that I can't judge anybody either. So this is good. Like I said, I'll just bite the bullet. And what does this say? Beer can chicken and Dr. Pepper can wabbit. Hands orange covering eyes. Spike rocks. Is that a troll of yours? Is that one of your trolls?
I have no idea who it is.
I haven't heard of that one. Slow burner. I wonder if that's the real one. I dehydrate nuggets in the air fryer.
Trump wants me to be bad. Trump is trying to get me in trouble.
Cindy, please say it's a gorilla and get picked. I do have the link pinned. Cindy likes to hear them scream. Cindy? Now when you shoot it, do you kill it? The first bullet.
It makes no noise. It makes no noise. A bullet through the head will make no noise. It falls over.
So thou shalt not kill. That's one of the commandments.
The only time it makes a noise is if you skim it and you don't actually hit it.
And you're killing. So, I've never killed anything except maybe spiders and bugs.
You say you don't kill bugs?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, slow burner, you're gross.
Slow burner is off the chain with that.
I like hearing lobsters scream.
And our chick, don't read this. My cat catches little bunnies and eats them. Don't read this.
You want me to tell you something? And if Mark around, he would tell you a story. You want me to tell you something? Mark came in the other day and he was like, please go look at this for me. Mark had started feeding this little wild rabbit. And we went out and we saw this little pile of fur. And that thing was skinned. Boom. There wasn't a drop of meat on it. It was just no, it was been a coyote. Skin that thing good. Skin that thing good.
Wow. Hippie, you know what though? By hearing that, I'm okay with that. That's all right. They're in the wild. They're both animals. I don't know. It seems better than a human. Doggy style.
Well, I ain't never killed a human and put them in hot water.
Doggy style is the only way how did you say it? Cindy, please tell me. Only way I do is doggy style.
That ain't what I said, and I'm not repeating it.
The only way I do it is dog. That's what it is. P-Man is here reminding us about that. I appreciate that.
Can you say that word? Can you say that word?
I can't. Please don't ask me to. And you know what? I thought I put that in my block list, but you got away with it, dude. Cats hunt. It's nature. It can't stop the hunt. Right. You can't slow or stop progress. Soylent Green is people. Huh? What the fuck does that mean, Cindy?
I don't know. Spike Rocks, I think, is on rocks.
Oh my gosh. Kick rocks. No. Just kidding. Soylent.
Trump said that's not a sock. That's really a person. That's what I love. How do people know that's a sock or that's really the person's name? Everyone, oh, that's a sock, and they kick him. How do you know it's a sock?
Maybe because he recognizes that icon. Maybe. Can't stop our hunt. Ah, there you go. Look at the kitty. Good grief. Look at the kitty. Hi, BTC, says OGP. C.
What?
Too
I'm so confused.
many acronyms.
Happy. Could you read Happy Hippie's the very last Happy Hippie?
That's right, PUSSY. You know it. I want to look at this word soylent. Is that even spelled right?
Can you say cunt? If you can't say pussy, can you say cunt?
Yeah, cunt. I love it.
So why can you say cunt and not pussy?
I don't like the P and the S's together. It's so strange. It makes me feel dirty. Soylent. It does. I don't want to feel that way. Soylent is a shake. Science-backed protein shakes. Okay, good. Enjoy.
I just watched a program showing on the top 15 serial killers in the country. They got to Jeffrey Dahmer, and he ate people.
Yeah, cannibal. Oh, it's so wrong. People have done that, and it's like they just want to push things to the limits because they've already done so much as far as like torturing and killing people. Did you see the Jeffrey Dahmer movie on YouTube? They have one on YouTube.
No, I won't watch it.
It's a reenactment. Yeah, you got to be in some kind of a frame of mind to be able to watch it. But
No, I was wanting to see about the serial killer that was back in like 1879 to 1921, something like that. I wanted to see that guy. Spike Rock says, you don't recognize me? L.A. Spike. Does that sound like something you know, Shelly?
Yes.
Well, that must be Spike Rock.
It's been a while.
That is.
So, Stephen D. Richards, known as the Nebraska Butcher, 1856 to 1879.
No, I know. I don't remember when it started, but I know they caught him in 1921.
All right, 19. Well, let's see who you're talking about here. Harold Jones. Let's see.
When they catch him, how many did he kill?
Henry Landru. Okay, so it was a French serial killer. Was it in the USA?
It was in the U.S. It was in the U.S. I don't know. I'll look it up and tell you. It's an interesting thing if you watch it. It's interesting. Cindy narrowly escaping one of his victims in 1918. Honey bun, that was before my parents were born, let alone me. Yeah, so what about Green? Is a book or movie from the 70s? What?
Let me know who he is, because the one I see is from France. I don't see another one in that time frame.
Spike, are you making moonshine?
If anybody else can tell us the name of that serial killer she's talking about that was tried in 1921?
1921.
You remember the date, but I remember numbers too before names. Numbers before names. Cindy, I want to tell you something. So in my program, they tell us that we, when it comes to people, we look for principles before personalities, as far as, interacting with them or continuing to have like a relationship with them, to look at what they believe in, what their principles are, what their standards are before the personalities. Don't judge people by their personalities, because that's less important than their principles. Hey,
as man, I am 55, but as man, some days I feel like I'm 85.
Yeah, I thought you were 52. How'd you become 55?
How did I become 55? Because I was born 55 years ago. but I feel old. Maybe I that's why.
Oh,
I don't
Katie.
smoke, Mr. Pussy Man. I don't smoke.
Oh, Soylent Green is a book. Katie, I'm not 50 years old, by the way. But when I
She's
get there,
48. She's 48.
no, 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 not yet.
47.
47. And when I get to 50, I'll let her know because she
Aren't you gonna be
wants to.
48 this year? Aren't you gonna
Very
be 48
interested in
this
that.
year? Hey, woman, aren't you gonna be 48
No,
this year?
I already turned
Okay.
47 on Earth Day. That was my birthday.
Okay. Okay. My bad. You're getting
Yeah,
close to 50.
I, I
You're
mean, I would
closer to 50
remember.
than you are 40.
You're saying that like it's a negative thing. I mean, I'm gaining wisdom every year. I'm gaining maturity every year,
Foley is a
intelligence.
serial
So,
killer. Oh, that's funny.
hi, Huck. I was thinking about you, and I was like, dang, I just haven't reached out to people I used to talk to. So, hi. I love a good girly talk.
Did you and did you and
So,
Sweetest Sugar make good?
we did. We made up. We're friends now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. It just took a little bit of communication, understanding. So I don't know. Rebel came in. He said, "I hate everyone," and that's just all he said. It's just, it's weird. I don't understand it. Um,
But see, how
I
much
don't know where it
attention are
goes
you
from.
giving him? Think about it. How much attention are you giving him now? He got the
A
attention he
lot.
was seeking.
A lot. I went on his panel yesterday for.
But no, I mean today. How many times have you said he said that? You don't repeat him. Get bored with him.
I guess he rented space for a moment when you were talking
Hey,
about
Miss
sleep,
Huck.
and I
Hey,
thought
Miss
about him.
Huck.
Hey, AJM. Hey,
Huck, are
Magic.
you bringing that box truck to Ohio?
Yeah, how you doing on your trips these days? Magic's here. Hey, Magic. Showing up. Thank you. Bless your
Ohio
heart.
Steve.
Yeah, hi, Steve. Bless your heart is having a birthday in a couple days. So happy
She'll
early
be
birthday.
50. She'll be actually she'll be 55. She's the same age as I am.
She's okay. Look at her.
What?
Just no way. Just no way. You're starting it. Oh my gosh. Why?
What? What did I said? Bless your heart is the same age as I am.
She's not gonna be fit. Hey, bless your heart, please. Tell me, is she correct on this? Because I don't think so. Exactly. Oh, you trolled me.
You didn't read the chat.
Mm-mm.
Bless your heart tells her age, honey bun.
She told her age. Where? See it. Mine is in a couple days. I saw that.
Oh, let me go back.
Happy hippie. Hiya, how are you? How's the new wheels? I'm not sure which one she's talking about. BYH, hope you have a happy birthday. Ass man is staying high. Happy birthday from Huckleberry. And P-Man says, get the monostat out.
Uh, Bless your heart is the same age as you are.
Okay.
I know you are Sally's age, love, but it sounds better to say you're my age.
It sounds so weird. There's no for you. Yeah, I mean, it's it seems like you're your age. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't think that she would be older than 50. You know what I mean? Not saying anything rude, Cindy. I thought you were 52. So when you
Okay.
told me 55, I was
What
like,
do
oh.
you know what Magic is talking about? Magic, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know somebody named Roger. Roger Rabbit. I mean, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
We get into trouble talking about ages, and it's Katie's fault. She started this shit. Blame Katie. Magic says, Cindy, where has the Rogers guy gone? Last I saw in your chat last year, he was having surgery, and poof, he's been missing. Where's Roger?
I know something called Roger Rabbit.
All
I
right,
mean,
P-Man, time you out. You're saying shit. Don't say shit like that.
his last name was Rogers. I can't remember his first name. Girl, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even remember. Shelly, do you remember Rogers? Last name Rogers hanging around? I don't know.
John Rogers? I don't know. Trump said, "Is Shelly? I need footage sitting in a metal chair on top of a trailer in Florida. Help!" Oh, I know. Huck might be able to get that for you. I could refer you to her. I'm pretty sure that she has some footage because that actually did happen. Trump said there was actually a guy who sat on a roof. There was a Category 4, and he was flooded out in the trailer, and he had to get up on the roof. Somehow he got the metal chair up there. He did find a helmet floating by, so he grabbed that, and he just weathered the wind and the rain for 10 hours up on the roof until Brother John came by to try and help.
I think the hours time was changed. That he could possibly have been wrong about the how long.
Really? Okay, that makes sense.
I think so.
It's hard to keep track when you're up on a roof in a hurricane. It's hard to keep track of how long, you've been up there. He probably just estimated it. Shelly's older than me 5 months. Was that a big
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
It wasn't.
Were you down there in that trailer with him?
No. Mm-mm.
So you don't know for sure if he's lying. You're assuming.
I didn't
So
say
you
that.
just told me that assuming makes an ass. You wasn't there. You can't say
Hold on.
anything.
Oh, hold on. I just told him the story that I heard. I never said he lied. Did you hear me say that? You just jumped the gun right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So it says that Shelly. No, I actually timed him out, bless your heart, because he was being rude to Huck, and I didn't like that.
Who'd you time out?
Huckleberry was banned? Who banned Huckleberry? Fuck that. I'm going to find out, and I don't appreciate that. Bullshit. If that was Trump said, we're going to have a problem right now. Damn you guys. What the fuck? I thought you guys were cordial. Come on. Let me see who did that, Cindy, and I'll let you know.
I don't know what's going on. Did you time out Trump?
No. I timed out. Wait, who timed out Magic? Oh, no. Huckleberry was timed out by Anarchic. Oh, shit. That was me? Oh, damn, Huckleberry. Sorry.
Were you timing?
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to time out. Damn it. Oh, my gosh. What the
Learn from me, honey. Do not do your own timeout. If you want, now don't nobody do it. If you want Trump said timeout, say, bless, will you time out Trump? Because you are doing 55,000 things and you're going to hit the wrong button. I just got to say, bless, will you time out Trump? Not for real, but
I was trying to time out that P-Man because the P-Man was talking shit about Happy Hippie, and now I don't even see him in here at all.
I see P-Man, if you want to call him that.
Yeah, is he still in here? I was trying. Okay, so what I was doing was trying to time him out, and I guess maybe she was right under him or something. I'm so sorry about that.
Just tell people to do it for you. Then that way, if they mess it up, you can yell at them.
She's probably like, what the fuck? I don't talk to her for all this time. And she come in there, I'm all nice, and then she just goes and trolls me. It didn't happen.
Bless said, we've been trying to tell you.
She said it was at a boob slip, and I kept saying, no, I wanted to time out P-Man. That was on purpose, and it wasn't him.
Oh, I get the boob slip now. I didn't get it before. I get it now.
And that's another thing that they tried to make it out as a lie. It was so weird that I was in the voice chat And there were other girls in there. And I think Steph might have been in there, possibly.
When you
And,
timed that person out, you said it was with your boob.
okay, so listen, they were in there going, just tell them you did it. Just tell them you did it. Just say you're sorry. And I said, guys, I didn't do it. It's a 3-part process. Okay.
That's right.
You have to actually open up the phone. You have to click on the person, and then you have to click on timeout. Well, I had my phone in my top, and I was working, and I was listening. So there's no way that I could have done it. And when he said, Shelly, and I picked up my phone, I was like, what the fuck's, what's going on? And he's like, why are you timing out? I was like, I'm thinking, I didn't time anybody out. But I think that somebody tried to frame me.
They used your name. Mm-hmm.
And do that to make it look like I did it. And he just made everybody say, Shelly's a liar. Shelly's a liar. It didn't happen. Somebody else did it. It wasn't me. I went through the whole process, tried to figure it out.
Blessed right now can go change her name to Shelly or Antarctic chick, time out, it's gonna look like you did it, and then she runs back and changes her name back.
Yep. Exactly. It could have been anybody who was modded, changed their name to Anarchy Chick, and then Shelly did it. But he wouldn't listen to that. But he was in on it. So this is what they did. They just tried to tear me down, but I'm still here. And I still, do my shows. But you're right. I probably should kind of just step back a little bit. And I do want to. I do want to focus on real life for a little while. I'm not going to go anywhere. I still have my Discord server, but I'm going to do less of these. And I never say that. I always just keep going. I always just keep doing them. But when a couple of my friends were really good friends and I lost them to enemies, I guess, it hurt. It did. Don't worry about what other people think. It's just YouTube. Amanda Erickson, that is actually really good advice. I'm going to take you up on that. Tony the Tyrant.
Oh, the Huckleberry's back.
Huckleberry. Funny story.
Shelly said fuck you and timed you out. Tell the truth. You said fuck you and timed her out.
I was trying to get P-Man, and I guess it rolled through, and she might have been underneath it because he was saying, you need to get hemorrhoids medicine. And he was just being stupid. And I probably shouldn't have even timed him out, but, get the Monistat and all this crap. Did you even get timed out, P-Man? Did that? Oh, here it is. This is why I wanted to time him out. Did the gonorrhea clear up yet, Huck? Fuck that. It's not true. Stop putting shit like that. But everybody knows it's a joke. Things don't bother her at all.
But see, why do you let it bother you? Don't you run a free speech, a halfway free speech thing? He didn't dox. He didn't threaten. He didn't do none of that.
I do, but I also want to protect people. Protect her, because that's mean. Amanda has all this shit figured out. Fakes, pics, and this again. Can you guys let the dogs lie?
So now, are you going to time Trump out for saying something like that, or are you just going to let it ride? Don't time him out. I'm just asking, because that's a pretty shitty thing to say.
Yeah. I what am I doing? Am I picking favorites? Is that what?
Yes, you are. Absolutely. That's why Katie called you a hypocrite.
That's a tough one. I don't want to time him out because that's so that's one thing out of a lot of messages that he's had. That's one thing that's kind of off color.
But do you want to be known as a tyrant? I was known as a tyrant because my philosophy was piss me off and I'll time you out. I didn't have no free speech, nothing. Piss me off and I'll time you out. So, but they called me a tyrant. Do you want to be a tyrant? You're not going to get 54 people in here if you're a tyrant. But my philosophy was piss me off and I'll time you out.
Can you guys hit the like? Can you guys hit the like button while we're
time when Trump said out for me was funny because then he'd come back and tell me off, and then it was just funny.
Cindy, you were not born.
You were born pissed off. Better to be pissed off than to be pissed on.
Cindy's the tyrant, says Tony the
I
tyrant.
am a tyrant.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're up here. I'm glad we could chill and talk. You know, you tried to call me out. That's cool. I don't give a shit.
Trump said's trying to kick me. Trump said wants me kicked.
Don't type anything in there because he'll kick you. And he's a mod. I have to trust his opinion.
You know, if you trust Trump said, you done blew your town. You don't trust Trump for nothing.
That's the last one, right? That's the last one to trust.
Well, look what his name is, Trump. That right there tells you. Trump. Trump said.
Yeah, DeSantis all the way. That's another topic. So who's on the liquid diet? What does it consist?
I don't know. I think Amanda is.
Oh, okay. Like a juice diet?
But the Asman said for a year. Who's on Amanda? A liquid diet for a year.
Come up here and talk to us about this year-long juice or liquid fast that you're doing. I don't even think Jesus could do it for a year.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
40 days with no food and water. I can't really see her doing a year. This is too unbelievable. But please, if you want to come up, it's pinned and talk to us. There's no harm in doing it. It just takes a minute. A couple questions.
Trump, I never said you banned anybody, buddy.
He told you to STFU. You know what that means, Cindy? Mm-hmm. You don't have to do it. It's not.
No, I'm not discussing my health issues. I do drink a lot of protein powder. Oh, but bullshit! You cannot be on a liquid diet for a year. I don't care if you got cancer. I don't care if you got malaria. I don't care what you got. Ain't nobody gonna put you on liquid diet for a year.
You can't put a rabbit in a blender, happy hippie.
You could if you skinned it. I mean, if you deboned it.
You're thinking about it. That's the sick part. Now I'm thinking about it. Head first. Oh no! Don't do it. Sorry.
What? Obviously, you had to discuss your health issues in order for people to know about a liquid diet for a year.
Well, absolutely, Amanda. This came up out of nowhere, but it came from somewhere. That's gross, hippie.
I mean, yeah. Amanda said it on Bird's channel.
Oh, is that true, Amanda? If you say
cheese and almonds are not liquid. That's not a liquid diet.
At least we're not talking about it without you here. That's why we're asking you to talk to us.
I'm not playing the troll game today. Move on. Don't tell me move on, bitch. Cheese and almonds? I got a whole freaking bag of almonds in the cabinet, Amanda. And they're far from liquid.
Oh, no, Cindy, you went there.
What?
Oh, just, Amanda, that's not part of a juice diet, so.
Not part. Come on.
Tony the Tyrant, you got to get off that, man. Please. Get off that rabbit kick. The rabbits have a thump like no other. Have you heard it?
I guess, Shelly, I could be on a liquid diet for you as long as you give me plenty of Dr. Pepper. No, you can't do that.
It's got to be all in your head, Amanda, to do that for a year. You'll fall out within 7 days. You can't drink all your vegetables. I think you're pretty sure you got to eat them because you need fiber. So, I mean, the protein, yeah, that's a liquid. Protein shakes. Um,
Cowboy knows people who's been on liquid diets for 10 plus years. Okay.
I did a juice diet for 7 days and I lost 10 pounds. This is a
Mm-hmm.
long time ago.
7 days and 356 days.
Well, and I didn't eat anything either at all. And I put sweet potatoes in the juicer. Have you ever heard of that before? With the vegetables, and fruits and sweet potato. It kind of gives it a good thickness, a little bit, some substance. Jabba the Hutt did liquid diets to Cindy Renee. What does that even mean? Karma Hurts. Oh my gosh, come up with something that actually makes sense. Can you try and do that? That would be honestly the best bet for you. I'm out. You folks have a good time. See you, constitutional cowboy. Keep it real, man. First Amendment. Believe in it. Do it. Preach it. Teach it. People with feeding tubes lived. She would say some shit like that.
What?
She said, and it's true. People with feeding tubes live their life on liquid food, a liquid diet. I'm waiting on my fat and sassy kit to arrive. Fatten me up. Kit or kid? Maybe kid.
Okay. With no food and no water, the maximum time the body can survive is thought to be about 1 week. With water only, but no food, survival time may extend up to 2 or 3 months.
Amanda, you can't do it. This is proven fact that scientifically you cannot do it for more than a week or so for a liquid diet. You got. You need to
And
check that
people with feeding tubes, it's not basically a liquid diet. The stuff is so freaking thick. Oh my god. She gives me a headache.
not be followed for more than 5 days unless supplemented by high protein gelatin or other low residue supplements. So just the clear, I mean, are you doing a clear diet? Like just all water and soda water? I don't think that's going to be healthy at all. Jeez. The benefits are good, but you can't extend it for that period of time, Amanda. 14-day liquid diet, weight loss. Would you say 7 days? How long can you go on a liquid diet without eating solid food? And it says here indefinitely. There are people who can't eat solids who only consume liquid supplements like Ensure Boost, etc. Those are good as supplements. Indefinitely, come on. 3 to 4. This guy said 3 to 4 months. So I guess you can go a year.
3 to 4 months is not a year.
Well, this guy said 50 days, no solid foods. 28 days. Okay, 28 days. Yeah, she doesn't have a tube. She's healthy, walking around as far as we know, living a normal life. So I don't know.
So she's calling. No, wait. Back to train up. She's calling smoothies and all that part of her liquid diet. That's not really liquid. You know how thick a freaking smoothie is? Liquid is liquid. I could live on a smoothie diet. Come on. You know what a liquid diet entails.
Is it for a diet for her? It's for her health reasons or something. So she doing soups and stuff. Is that considered liquid?
Chicken. Well, Google it real quick, hon. Chicken broth, water, tea, beef broth.
I guess for a year though. I'm trying to see if anybody has ever done that who's not on, a tube. I'm not coming up with anything, Cindy. Are you?
On what a liquid diet is?
Liquid diet for a year.
No, just find out. Just read what a liquid diet is. What is a liquid diet? And then that should give you a sample.
This one says no more than 5 days, but there's people who've done it for 30 days who have diabetes or a low mass body. No, come on.
And if she says it's for her cancer, why would a doctor tell her to go on a liquid diet when they want her to have her strength for her treatment? Bullshit.
You can feel very weak doing this. I can attest to that. You know what, Cindy? I actually literally put in 1 year. Is it okay for a liquid diet? Nothing comes up for that period of time.
What foods can you eat on a liquid diet? Water, fruit juices, butter, and margarine you may also use. Plain ice cream, frozen yogurt, fruit ices, popsicles, soup broth.
Hey Siri, can a person stay? Hey Siri. She's ignoring me. Hey Siri. Yeah, she's sleeping.
You didn't wake her up.
Mm-hmm. Hey Siri. How else can I get her to talk? Press the side button. Hey Siri. How long
Good afternoon.
Can a person stay on a liquid diet for a year? Can a person stay on a liquid diet for a year?
I found this on the web.
Can a person stay on a liquid diet for a year?
Here's what I found from healthline.com. Medically prescribed liquid diets, like the clear liquid diet or full liquid diet, are not meant to be followed in the long term.
That's pretty general, right?
What happens if you live on a liquid diet? It will make you miss out on essential nutrients, can lead to side effects such as fatigue, dizziness, hair loss, gallstones, and heart damage. Yep, please put me on that
It's going
diet.
to cause worse problems if you do that.
Yeah, put me on that diet, baby. I'm
You'll
sorry.
be
I'm a
saying,
little.
"Oh, you're going broke."
I'm sorry. I'm a little wound up today. I'm sorry.
You could never troll. I'm not trying to troll, sweetheart. You can get off your high horse on that and go kick rocks. Pork chops in a blender. Since you guys know so much, let's go for 2 years or maybe 5. Well, we're trying to talk to you, but clearly, you're cowering.
I never said a year. You guys are pathetic. I am pathetic. Thank you.
Hey, Siri.
Ask if you're pathetic.
What happens when a person stays on a liquid diet too long?
Here's what I found.
Happy hippie. Someone told my husband at work he needed the Snickers because he was a grouch. I bought a bag of those small Snickers and had him take it to his boss so that every time he got grumpy, he could give him a Snickers.
Well, that's good. It helps boost your serotonin levels.
I don't eat Snickers, so I get to be bad.
Yeah, I don't see that as being a doable thing for you. I don't know. I think you might have I don't think maybe you're telling us the truth. It doesn't really matter that much.
She said a year-long liquid diet. She said it with her cam slip. She had a cam slip? I know that. Damn.
Damn. She disclosed this information. Well, she's not backing it up, but that's fine. Along with the cam slip. Oh my gosh. You're a mess.
I don't need a cam slip today. I look like a mess.
Oh, I did that for this was the Beyonce diet. So bless your heart, she did a detox for 30 days, mixed water, lemon, cayenne pepper, and pure maple syrup. Only drink that, no food for 30 days. Wow, is that long? You really did that? Tell us how that felt. That's out of control. Oh my gosh. Can you take
There was,
oh wait, can you take vitamins if you're just doing liquid though? I thought you had to have food with vitamins.
yeah.
You can? How could they I thought they absorbed with I don't know. Liars be lying. I don't know if she's lying, but if she mentioned it herself, and it's a long time. It's just
Adrian said her cam slip showed her trailer, but she don't live in the trailer. Now, come on, she don't live in the trailer. That's what she says.
Cindy, you've shown your place before when you had that mouse.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure that you were on cam at that point. I think you were grabbing the broom or something.
I've been on cam a lot.
Yeah, you have. That was
Hmm.
entertaining, and I know that you
I
might
was
have
on
been.
cam about Amanda because I showed my wall. She tried to say she wasn't in a house trailer, and so I showed my wall. I live in a double wide. That freaking seam in her wall is done in a house trailer, not a home.
Hmm. Either of you still have anything sexual on your bucket list. I'm not going to reveal that to you, P Man, just for real. And that is the Beyonce diet, by the way. Trump said, get a clue. I got down to 9. Oh my gosh. So you lost too much weight on that.
Ew.
I wish I could be like
And you,
105.
what you weak? You're probably weak as heck.
I'm sure she did.
We even saw the Crown Royal bottles on her fridge.
You can't work for sure. You have to take a break. You have to take a vacation, I guess, to do it. I thought it was 7 days. That's insane. How did you do that? A year. All right, Amanda. Good luck with that. Let us know because literally I don't see things online. Maybe you can post a blog about it.
Bullshit.
It might be. It might not be.
Maybe she
I might be blowing it up too much. For real.
don't recommend your doctor, please. We don't want no one else on. We don't want everybody on liquid diet.
We're
Please
not
don't
interested
recommend
in
him.
getting that kind of false information.
Yeah.
You're gonna get down to 60 pounds and keep doing stuff like that.
If that's the case, if you will lose all this weight and get down, I'm going on liquid diet starting today. I'm going on liquid diet. If I'm going to lose all this weight, hell, I could be 150 pounds. I mean, come on. I weigh 500 pounds. How long would it take me to go to 150?
No, you don't, Cindy. Jeez. Oh my God. That just sounds weird. It's like there's no way. We've all seen you. It's too oh my gosh, way too much. No, I was working out and bless your heart. Wow. You were determined and then it kind of
Why were you doing the detox? Oh, you did it for health.
Hey, sweet. What's up? We're talking about Amanda's liquid diet for a year that she has been prescribed by her doctor to do. And we were just kind of looking up information to see if that is a doable thing. And I wonder, could she go and get a second opinion if she has any doubts about it? If all these people are we can't
Sally
all be
watching.
wrong.
Apparently, she might have said, and Asman could be lying, but we're going with what he's saying right now. Amanda said her uncles are in the mob. We better stop talking about it. We'll get the mob at our house.
A whole year. Yeah, that's what she said, sweet. She said her doctor has given her this order to do that. And we're all like, that's crazy. It doesn't even sound like a healthy thing to do.
Well, I live in the trailer park truck, and right now I don't have any freaking water. I'm getting pissed off.
What happened to the water?
Oh, who would it be? EPA? They come out every little bit and they check the water, and then they put whatever. They do their shit, and they're doing their shit this morning. And I want my water. They do all that, and then they give us a report of the water, so we know, what kind of crap we're cooking in.
Oh, they're doing a boil alert.
No, they're just testing the water. They come out around here. Mobile home parks have to have their water tested a lot.
But we've had boil alerts where they actually tested it, and there seemed to be some kind of an issue.
Right, right.
To only boil water. We've had that
Or if
before.
a pipe breaks, there was a big pipe in another city. There was a big, I mean, close to me. There was a big pipe that broke, flooded the street, made a mess, and then they had to go on boil a geyser.
Up toward Interlochen, there's this one area where it's just a springs, and there's like a hose or something out there where you just go out there and it just continuously runs water into the spring, and you go out there and you fill up your buckets, and there were all kind of people waiting to do it. I said, wow, this is like in the middle of nowhere, and they have the springs. It was really cool, and it was good water. Good water.
Yeah, happy. There are nice trailer parks. I live in an all adult. We don't take no kids. We have I should say that we have 2 kids. Other than that, we have all adults. And as soon as those people move, then they'll put just adults in there. We're anti kids. No, not really, but I do live in an all adult. I don't really be anti kids, but I do live in all adult.
Oh, Katie said the kids are scary. Kids love me. They warm up to me. I'm very how do you say it? Like approachable, I guess, when it comes to kids. A lot of people. So she's very wrong about that, and I'm not going to argue with her because it's just pointless.
I don't see her. Did she just type in the chat?
No, you were mentioning kids. No, I thought of
okay.
Bless your heart. Listen, there's a place at the beach where it's like the best kept secret, and you can just park your car there, and they have like this little boardwalk, and they have like the bathrooms, and you can wash your feet and stuff, your hair, whatever. And then it goes out to the beach. So I have to show you that. I'm not sure if you even know about it. It's on the, I don't want to say the name, but so I'll let you know about that when we go, because Sweet is going to be coming to Florida, and yeah, we can go and who else? Southern Belle is in Florida. Kanile, fuck him. It's messed up.
Yeah, Sweet. I mean, Bless, you're right. When we moved in here, our daughter still lived with us. One of the first things they said is, how long is she going to stay? It's like, calm down. She's only here a couple of weeks.
That's good.
Happy hippie. I don't know why people crack on trailer parks. I have a double wide, and my double wide is bigger than some people's small houses. I mean, I don't know.
I don't see a problem with it. If it's paid off, no payments, it's awesome. I'd love to have like a box truck like Huck has and travel. It's your own place. I can live in small places. I was gonna see if
Bless wants to know if it starts with a B.
No, it's a beach out
She
there.
don't know how to spell. She don't know how to spell, Bless.
I don't even know
But what you were just talking, you were just talking about something, and you said you're not going to say the name of it. So she says, does that place start with a B?
I was not going to say the name of the street that it's on, but it's not. It doesn't start with a B.
Oh.
Mm-mm. But it's on.
You make me tired. You make me tired, Joey.
I'm getting tired. I'm losing steam. It's 2 hours and 37
What, did you work last night? Did you work last night?
I stayed up super late, and then I went to my physical therapy early this morning.
For your COVID arm?
Cindy, that's gone. I have tennis.
I don't know.
I have tennis elbow.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, I've had it since December. It's pretty painful, so I'm doing physical therapy on that and other things. I have 2 physical therapists, so I'm doing that. It's sports related. I cannot wait until I can get back into running. I might be able to do swimming, but
what does running have to do with your elbow? You don't run on your elbow.
No, I have pulled hamstrings.
Oh.
Both of them are pulled. I have knee issues, both knees and hamstrings, glutes. So I go to therapy for that. I'm all over broken, but I try not to complain. I want to get back to my passion, and that's the running. And so I have to build up strength. That's why they're doing that. Is like I have to build up strength in my arms and my.
Hey, hey, girl. They had just asked you about sex, and you didn't want to answer it. Now you're talking about passion. Or it's a
My
different type of
passion.
passion.
My passion is running. I love
Oh.
to run.
Are you running from the boys, from the guys? I'm
No,
gonna figure you out.
God's gonna put somebody in front of me. I went through a tough. I went through a
Don't
rough
run him
patch.
over.
No, I went through a rough patch for about a year now with all that happened. Something that happened to me, and that happened, well, to me, and I'm back and I'm back. Like I'm back to looking for somebody to date. That's kind of cool to do that. I don't oppose it at this point.
Magic, you can ask me 55 million times about some dude with the last name Roger. I don't know what you're drinking. I don't know what you're smoking, but I have no clue what you're talking about. So ask it over and over again and keep drinking and smoking that shit you're on.
I think it's so funny because she's saying, "Why can't you remember? Why?" Like it's not like it's going to help you remember it better if she's asking you, "Why can't you?"
Why can't I remember? Oh, no, why can't I remember? I remember what I had for breakfast, not a person's name from a year
Right.
ago.
Could
But
learn
see,
something.
the thing of it is, you two people don't mean that much to me that I'm going to remember their names. I remember certain people's names because I like them. Other people, I don't remember your name.
Well, right. So Trump said is basically saying that if you walk on the sand, you have to only walk half as far as you intended to walk because it is more difficult. So if you walk barefoot, your calves are going to hurt immensely. It's so much better to walk in your shoes. And also to walk in someone else's shoes to be able to see things from other people's point of view. I am lucky, no pains for a gal my age. That's awesome. I got pains every day. I don't complain about it. I do something about it. I go to doctors, and I get help.
Yeah, bless. I know Robert Redmond, but she keeps saying Rogers.
It kind
It
of
was
sounds
Shelley.
familiar.
Okay, I remember it was Shelley's sock account. She was going under the knife to fix her COVID arm. That sound better? Is that a good story?
My sock account at one point was Shelly's glass eye.
Shelley's glass eye.
Because Tonic said something about a glass eye. I don't know what the fuck he said, so I turned it into Shelly's glass eye. I know a guy who has a glass eye. I was recording him while he was trying to take it out, but he couldn't get it out. He said he'd have to go home and do maybe a lubricant or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, he has
Okay,
that to just fill in.
now she's saying he was tall in his picture and of color. Um, what color? Purple, yellow, brown, black,
Are
green.
you talking about somebody I know?
She said this guy was having surgery and he disappeared. I think she thought I put him in a teapot or something.
Cindy. It's funny.
Just because he was going for surgery and said he was scared. A black guy with the last name Rogers. I don't know. I didn't
Impossible.
operate.
Impossible. No way could that happen. So bless your heart, love you too. And Magic saying just before Cindy's 20th quit, he said he was going for surgery and said he was scared. But if you keep saying it, I mean, I don't know if it's going to bring back a memory because it's the same thing. You
I
guys
didn't
said
operate. I didn't operate. I don't know. I didn't operate on
we
him,
weren't.
and
We
I didn't
weren't
put him in
there.
a teapot.
Yeah, no, we were right here on the internet, sitting here with our teapots. Do I still have mine in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Nope. But I have this guy in here. Cute. You guys like watching me and Cindy up here? Is this entertaining? Because I had a good time. I had fun. You helped boost my spirits today, Cindy. I want to tell you I
He was
appreciate
there daily. Ain't nobody in my chat daily. Nobody liked me that much. Ain't nobody in my chat
yeah.
daily. Come on,
GD
please.
was there daily. GD was definitely there daily, and so was Karma Hertz. Those were the two who showed up the
GD
most.
was not there daily. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he
He might have
was.
been lurking. He might have been lurking, but no, he wasn't.
He was there almost daily. Okay,
I think he was here a lot, but not daily.
Did Chuck Bronson ever go over there and give you a big donation?
Oh, I'm going to say a bad word. If you believe that, that is such a lie. That was such a lie. Or they want to call it a troll, but that was a lie.
He tricked me. Gigi got me. Guess who was in my? I'll just tell you. Chuck Bronson was in my chat yesterday. He stopped by. Broke away from the 1A to come over and say hi to me. I thought that was pretty cool.
But you have to think about this way. He did give you some money that day. And if he went over and gave me a bunch of money, if I was his supporter and I'm donating to him, I would question why I'm donating to you and you're going over on YouTube and giving it away. Wouldn't you?
Did you donate to him?
So I mean,
I donated.
I told you.
Yeah, I used to go and donate to him.
He was there when we sent Vital out for breakfast. Oh my God. She's on.
So his last name is Rogers. He is a black gentleman, and he was on camp. We should know. So they're asking, how is he doing, basically. Well, we don't even know who he is to know how is he doing. So
Magic wasn't in my chat daily because Magic got pissed at me.
Oh, Magic wasn't over there? Magic was in Rebels.
Magic was in mine some, but not all the time.
Well, I was there. Every day I listened to you in the morning, Cindy. No matter what. If you were going off, I still listened. I got the clip. I get the clips for them, though. So
I don't care. I don't care.
I know that you got swayed by a group, and it's easy to do. They have some kind of a way about it.
It's not. No. Back the hell up. It's not that I got swayed. It's not that I got swayed by anything. No, I'm nice. I'm freaking nice. Okay. Well, for starters, For starters, I don't believe in this side and that side and all that stuff. We're not playing Red Rover.
It is this side and that side. I mean, look at the way that the USA is divided. Of course it is. You're going to have an opinion about one side more, and you'll like them more than the other. It's inevitable. It's human nature.
This is a group of people who talk to each other, not people playing Red Rover. Red Rover, sing blessed right over. No, blessed and I talk. I mean, come on, God.
But if you're going to be mean and talk crap about people, then that means that you are on their side.
Okay, well, okay.
It totally means that.
Because I let some of them from the other side on my panel. Whatever.
It sounds like you're feeling kind of guilty about some of the things.
I'm not feeling guilty about shit because I don't, Steph had access to my panel. Steph could start my stream, cut off my stream, bring myself up, do all that stuff.
That's your first problem. She's conniving and she's malicious, and she is the one who got John Golf to put my pickup yesterday because I said drunk paneling, and she got pissed off about that. I put it in the chat, drunk paneling, and so that's why she told John Golf to put that pickup. I bet that's the only reason that he did that.
Now see, here we go.
Her.
Now you're blaming Steph for something somebody else did. Like people blame me for something somebody else did.
That was the sequence of events. It was just too much of a coincidence for it to be anything else. And
do you know that John Golf and Steph talk?
Absolutely.
How do you know they talk?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
You don't know.
It was, like I said, it was too obvious. So that's how I saw it. That's the impression that I got. It was like, boom, let's get back at her. Let's show the picture. It's the very first thing they go for is the picture or the docs. They can't fucking use their words. And that is sad. And Quiver backs that. He backs it. He's friends with her. He's okay with her behavior. Whatever. You know, I don't know why he was trying to piss me off by saying he's friends with her. That's what he said. Well, that shows his character.
Quiver is friends with everybody. He doesn't pick a side. What? Why? Okay, let's say I am friends with Steph. When I get off here, I'm going to DM Steph, which I'm not going to, but let's say I do. Why would that affect you? Why can't you be friends with Quiver as long as he don't discuss stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I have friends that you don't like. Maybe you have friends I don't like. Doesn't mean you and I can't talk. Doesn't mean you and I can't talk.
Yeah.
You just have to learn not to talk about the other people to the people.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want to not be friends with you because you don't like some of my friends. Yeah. I agree with that. You're right. You're right, Cindy. It's hard to do, but it seems logical.
Sometimes you have to stop them and say, "Whoops! I don't want to hear it. Stop."
Mm-hmm. Set the boundary. Put it in
Set
place.
the boundary.
Yeah.
If they went on vacation, good. You went on vacation with them. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see the pictures. I don't want nothing because I am not friends with them. But I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sweet says, I'm still listening in. I just have to say one more thing. Okay.
Cindy, what you said is true, but you don't practice what you preach. Oh, lay it on me, sweet.
You don't practice what you preach? I wonder what she...
Okay. See, this is a prime example. I don't hold it against you that you're friends with Sweet. Sweet and I don't like each other. But I don't hold it against you that you're friends with Sweet. I think she's an idiot moron. Plain and simple.
Funny because I know you don't mean that. I know that you don't.
Really I don't mean what? I don't mean what? That I don't like her?
Moron, and that's why I laugh because.
Oh no! Oh no!
She's too sweet.
No. You're one reason I don't like her. Because I'm so freaking tired of her calling you a lot lizard, then backtracking and trying to get away with it, and you're so soft-hearted, you buy it. I'm so sick of her and her freaking lot lizard.
I don't like the lot lizard comment. I don't like that name. And it doesn't fit me. Mm-mm.
Oh, how many times have you allowed people to sit on your panel and say mean, vicious, and wild things about you?
Yes, you did, Cindy.
Oh.
I mean, she remembers probably more specifics than I do.
And adds to it to make it sound good.
Sweet says
so start a panel and complain Go right now, start a panel, complain that Cindy is mean and vicious and she lets people. The biggest problem was, I remember the night she's
I
talking
know,
about.
Justice.
Things was being said, and Joe Cool was on my panel, and
Wait.
that's
She's
his
here.
job.
She's here. She's here. You can tell her here.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey,
Lay it
sweet.
on me.
I'm
No,
not.
no,
I'm not
no.
laying. I'm not laying anything on you, Cindy. I just want to say that for the longest time, I've really, really liked you a lot, and you say so many things that are accurate and correct, but you don't live by the things that you say. You say one thing and you do another.
Did I
And
say the night you're talking about, did I say anything nasty about you, or I let the people talk? And Joe
Cindy,
Cool was up there.
there's several times when you've done that, not just one, but there's several times when you've done it.
Then I'll do it right now. I think you're a mean, vicious, vindictive bitch.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm sorry you feel that way, but you're entitled to your opinion.
I am.
I keep coming back to when I had a panel, Cindy, and you came up and you said something to me. You said, if I was to die the next day, that you would feel bad about the way you treated me, and you're still treating me that way, and I've done nothing
I
to
said
you.
what? I said what? If you was to die the next day, I'd feel bad about.
You never
I
said
don't
that?
believe.
Take it back now,
I don't
Cindy.
believe in telling people that. I don't
Cindy,
believe in telling
it's still
people that.
posted on my channel. You can go back and watch it.
Okay, repost it because I'm not looking through your crap. Repost it, and we'll find out about it.
All right, I'll go back and look for it, and I'll post it up
Okay,
there
go do
so you
it.
can remind
And
yourself.
I want to see that. I want to see her say that because that's really nice. It's not something
She
I can
did.
imagine.
I believe that Sarah was on the panel, and we were all having a discussion
Aw.
about bullying. And maybe I'm confusing it with another panel, but I specifically remember talking to Cindy. I believe
That'll be
Nevaeh
easy
was
to
up on
find,
the
though.
panel,
I'll find
and
it. But I still think you're a
and
mean,
and,
vicious, vindictive bitch.
You
and
keep
that's
saying
fine,
the same
Cindy.
thing,
That's fine.
Cindy.
That's fine. I don't understand why you feel that way. I mean, what have I done that's vindictive?
Are you hard of hearing? Didn't I just say I'm
Give
sick
me
of
an
you and
example, Cindy.
I'm sick of you calling everybody a lot lizard. That's number one.
Volume down a little bit.
Everybody
That's
is
number
a lot
one.
lizard. Would you
Huh?
rather have me call them a bitch or a cunt the way you called me in the past?
What do
It's
you?
harsh.
Why do you care? Why do you care what I call you? Why do you
I don't.
care?
I don't care,
You sound
Cindy,
like
but
you care. You sound like you
see,
care. Why do you care what
no,
I call
it's
you?
just that I tried not to treat people with disrespect, but you know,
Wait. When Shelly, I know when it is. When Shelly was leaving DFK and headed for home, headed for Florida, you ran your mouth about her being a lot lizard and all kinds of shit.
and maybe I have my
Don't say
reasonings
you
for that,
didn't.
Cindy. That's
What, you
between me
saw her
and
in a truck
Shelly.
stop? You saw
What
her
does
in a
that have
truck
to do with
stop.
you?
You
What?
saw her in a truck stop. You noticed she's fucked everybody in town. You don't know shit. But just to walk
Why
around
would
calling
you say that
everybody a
stuff?
lot lizard.
Those words have never came out of my mouth, Cindy. Why would you say that?
What, you called Shelly a lot
Have
lizard? You
you,
did too.
Shelly, have you heard me say you fuck everyone in town and something about a truck stop?
No,
Those words
that's
have
not
never
what.
come out of my
Would you
mouth.
listen to me? Listen to
I
me, woman.
don't think you were at
I
a truck
said,
stop saying that.
I said, when you call people a lot lizard, that's what you're telling them. It's not a term of endearment.
That's your opinion.
Well, what the hell do you think a lot lizard does?
That's your opinion.
They do fuck around
What do
when
you
you
what do
in
you
the
think
truck
a lot
stop.
lizard does? A lot lizard tries to see how many trucks they can get in for fucking for money. Plain and simple. Don't try to sugarcoat it.
How would
Everybody
you
knows what
know
a
that,
lot lizard
Cindy?
are.
How would you know that?
How? Oh, now call me a lot lizard. Everybody knows what a lot lizard is. You don't know?
Cindy, you're the last
Oh,
person I would suspect as being a lot lizard. You can't even climb into the truck. How are you going to
Oh, really?
become a lot lizard if you can't
Oh,
even get
really?
into the damn truck?
Oh, really? I can get in the truck.
Oh, I bet
A
you
friend of
can.
ours is a truck. A friend
How
of
many
ours is a
trucks have
truck
you been
driver.
in the past, Cindy?
Oh,
Here we go.
now
I'm
you're gonna
losing.
call me a lot lizard.
See, I came up here and I was being respectful, Cindy, but you
Here's
don't
how
know how to
Happy
control
Hippie
yourself.
says it. A lot lizard sluts for money. Period. That's what you
Okay,
said to Shelley, and
maybe
that's plain and
so.
simple.
Maybe so.
Okay,
Maybe
so
How
this
so.
is
many
what
T-shirts? Do you
this is
have a T-shirt that says Shelley bullied me?
yes,
Yes.
she does. She has a pink shirt, and I don't appreciate that.
It's not pink, it's
Mm-hmm.
black.
She wears that black shirt sometimes.
I
Yeah.
wore it once to a birthday party.
To a
And then I said,
birthday.
"Who the hell's Shelley?"
And
But see, you're.
I talked to the children that were at the birthday party about what bullying is. And you
Oh
know what's
my God.
interesting, Cindy, is they still remember the conversation, and
And they probably
they've learned
Could
remember
from
you?
it,
me.
and they've
Could you
recognized
talk to
what
them?
bullying is, and they don't do it.
Could they have you have talked to them about bullying without buying a shirt that said Shelley bullied me?
Nope,
With
I
all
just
the
happened to
names of
have
the,
one that day, and I just wanted to, it was a conversation
Whatever.
starter.
it's pretty degrading if you really want to get down to it,
It is.
The
It's
fact that
disgusting.
person,
It's also degrading when you're bullied. And that's the whole point of the t-shirt, right? To bring awareness to bullying, or at least
It's
that's what I
not to
thought it
bring
was.
awareness. It was not to bring awareness to bullying. It was Andrew trolling people.
Okay.
that's what it was. You bought the shirt. I mean, you totally were against me. I get it.
I bought a lot of things. Okay, so when I bought Shiva's cup with Joe and his pink slippers and Eric Brandt, was that a bad thing?
Um, I don't I don't know.
See?
I like Shiva.
See?
Eric
See,
Brand,
we
I
can
don't have an
say one
opinion.
thing's bad, but we
Did you
can't
buy
say
a cup?
another is.
Did
It's
you buy a
all
cup that says
it's all
Sheba bullied me?
it's
Did you
called
buy a cup that
swag.
said Sheba bullied me?
Yeah, it's kind of an accusation because I didn't bully those people. I mean, Sarah was on there. Like, seriously, it's totally
Shelley, you
false.
did too bully people. I
Hey,
remember
Sugar
being a
Crisp.
sweet. I
Oh,
remember
you
being
want
a
to say that
sweet.
I bullied people? You
Yes, you
bullied me.
did.
You
You
bullied
bully people
Neville.
all the time.
You bully Cindy. You bully.
I'm
I see
bullying?
it.
I'm not bullying.
You
I'm trying to have a conversation with her.
you
She's
bully
the bully
Rebel. You
here.
bully me. You bully Joe Cool. You
Yeah.
bully all kinds of people.
Oh, I didn't bully him. I didn't bully him. I got used by him and I spoke up for myself. And that's being called a bully?
Do you
No,
want to go see if Paulie Crispy has any of
Okay.
his old
So
things
I'm a
where
bully
you and
then.
Joe was fighting? You were bullying
In
him.
your definition
In
of
my
what a bully is,
definition.
then I'm a bully because I stood up for myself when I was
Sweet
being
got
used
bullied
and
by
Hey,
some
abused
PDF.
by a whole
not
community
me.
of people.
Well, you got bullied by some people. Okay,
I
you
got
did.
bullied by a whole. I'm
Well,
still
a lot of
getting.
But
people, and you
I'm
you,
still
still
do.
getting bullied by
you
people.
bully people also.
When? Show me an example of
Oh
when
my
I've
God.
done that.
You don't. Okay, stop. Stop the presses. Sweet as Sarah never bullies anybody. She
Give
walks
me
on
an
water.
example, Cindy.
She walks on water. She is the
You should
next
be
best
able to
thing
give
to
me an
God.
example.
I ain't giving you shit because you know.
Give me an example. I'm waiting, Cindy, for an example of when I have bullied somebody because I
You
would like to
bullied
go back
Shelly. You bullied Shelly.
and I've made things right with Shelley, haven't I?
Yeah, but right now you're
You
saying that I
But why is
bullied,
that
that I bullied,
you're
that
not.
I
It
that
doesn't matter.
shirt.
You make things right.
Does that
when
shirt fit
that shirt
me?
was made? I believe you were a bully.
With
Yes.
all those people? How is that possible? I didn't
I
even
don't
know
know
all
about all
those
those people, but I know about
Well, you're wearing the
myself.
shirt, and all those people were on there. You're co-signing that I bullied every single person on there.
You bullied quite a bit of people back then.
Except for
I don't
Anybody who
you.
think
felt
so.
that they
I
were,
don't think so. I
I
think I went through a
remember.
hard
I
patch.
remember when the t-shirt was being made and the list of names was going up. It was Andrew asked anybody who felt like they were bullied by Shelley to speak up.
And they were just
Those
putting their
are the
names on there and
people
Bullshit.
just.
who
Oh
speak
my
They were
God.
just saying that they
Cindy, is
wanted
your
to get
name
on.
on
You
that shirt?
actually believe that? You're pandering for Andrew now. Oh my
No, I'm
God.
not. I'm
But
speaking
it
up for
seems
what
like
is right, and that's what was
that's
right at
not
the moment.
right. Do you know
That
that
was
they
right at the moment.
doxes me all the time? Do you realize that? Do you realize the fucking fucked up shit that he does?
It's work.
How could you think that was
I'm
even
not
accurate in
sticking
any
up for
fucking way?
Andrew. He is his own person. He can explain his own actions. I'm speaking for myself.
He lies. Look,
You were
there's
bullying
no
me at
way
the time.
anything was
I spoke
accurate on
up.
there.
He put my name on the shirt. I bought one.
You're
My
just as
name
bad
was
as
on it.
Paige. You're just as bad as Paige with her stupid fucking shirt that she wears with the rebel and that cop that assaulted him. That's exactly what's going on.
Exactly, Shelley.
You want to still
Exactly.
continue to wear that shirt.
And when I drink out of the coffee cup,
I think I was the only one bullied out here forever. I feel like my feelings are hurt. I'm going to cry. It's
Don't
terrible.
make me cry.
PDF.
PDF. Hey, PDF will make me cry, guys.
No, I don't
PDF,
want you
have
to
you
cry.
seen me bully anybody? You've known me for a very
Never.
long time. Am I a bully?
Yes, you are very much a bully.
Oh, you taught me well. Thank you.
Rebel just went live. Shelly and what does it say? Shelly and anti-Swedish sugar silent stream. Anti-Shelly and anti-Swedish sugar. What does that mean? Rebel just is doing a silent stream now. In
See, that makes
commemoration
no
of
sense.
I don't get it.
I'm curious.
Well,
Sometimes I wish PDF would do silent stream so I get tired of hearing him talk.
I almost did one the other day and I still got in trouble. Dude, got in trouble. All
And
I
for
filmed was,
anybody,
what about
Go
the crash,
silence speaks volumes.
the crash cop car video? I was almost silent the whole time.
Really?
Did you
and for
see-
anybody who don't know, PDF and I have known each other for a long time, so
long time.
we're okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I always wanted one of them little dolls that you had the pin stuck in. That's what I've always wanted.
No, that's the wrong person, PDF. You're talking about Silver Diamond.
No, I'm talking about Cindy. I know her very well.
Cindy's supposed to be a religious person. Why would she have a doll like that?
Shh, don't tell nobody. It's our
You're not
secret.
supposed to tell.
Yeah, this is a
First,
secret.
I have it set up with his wife that if he dies first, I get his ashes to put my
Yeah,
teeth up.
yeah. She's already paid for them.
Yep.
Yes, everything's for sale. We're poor.
So, sweet. Do you agree with the shirt that that Paige made for Rebel?
I
Do you think
didn't
that's
see it.
okay?
I didn't know about it until you guys mentioned it on Rebels.
You don't know what was on the shirt?
No.
What was on it? His
No.
picture?
Hey, wait a minute.
And she doesn't know, Cindy. She just said she doesn't know.
No, what's wrong with bless your heart? Why are you leaving? What happened? Shelly, you better handle this.
All right, okay, I got this. You girls let him get away with this. He blocked me. I didn't go back. I will never go back. You don't want me? I'm out.
Who are you talking about?
I can't see
I'm
chat.
talking about Rebel. But she's here. She's not blocked. You know what I mean? So
She said she's out. Are you talking about PDF? Did he misbehave again?
I didn't do nothing. What, did I block her?
I'm confused.
Was it me?
Bless your heart, block.
Everybody's mad at me for talking to somebody else, and I don't know. I just
Yes.
I'm gonna state my opinion.
He's talking about Rebel. She's talking about Rebel.
Rebel blocked me too.
Oh, really?
I'm more of a what?
You're more of a bully than I am. And
I don't know.
I'm a
I don't
bully.
believe it. No, you're a bully. That's sweet. She's got a T-shirt that says so.
I know she does.
Because, like I said, at that time you were bullying, Shelly. You were a bully.
I had to stick up for myself, sweet. I was
Oh,
trying
you're
to
not
make
allowed to stick up for yourself. You're not allowed to stick up for yourself. That's a no-no.
explain
I don't
to
think
this.
you were. But I don't know. I don't want to bring up old shit. Why are we bringing up old shit anyways? That's stupid.
Because we
You
never
brought up
got
old shit.
that in.
You brought up old shit about me and having people talk bad about you. That's old shit.
You're
Well,
saying-
somebody, wait a minute. Somebody talked bad about somebody on the YouTube? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah,
goodness.
Cindy's
Say it.
Yeah,
crying
we're
about it.
addressing that right now. This is the bridge
Yep.
building portion of the show.
They talked bad about Sweet and she's still mad.
I said Cindy's a hypocrite, and now she's butthurt.
I'm far from butthurt, honey. You ain't seen me butthurt.
She got a gun. You know that, right?
She's got 2 guns.
2 guns. Oh my goodness. You done bought another one?
One in each
I got
fucking hand, too.
Actually, I got 3.
Kills
She's
bunnies.
got 3 guns and a walker.
Oh, see, now you're bullying me. Now you're bullying me. I feel bullied.
Oh,
Ah,
man.
So
Cindy,
now,
he's
lighten
kidding. You
up a
don't have
little bit,
3
Cindy.
guns.
You need to get
oh,
high
I
or
feel
something. You need to
bullied.
smoke some
Yeah.
weed.
Well, then I'll tell you to lighten up.
You need to smoke some weed. I said
I'll
light
tell
up.
you to lighten up.
You need to light up.
Lighten up. Lighten up. Light up.
Have you
Light
filmed?
one up,
Has
Cindy. Light
Cindy
one
filmed
up.
the cops yet? Cindy, a couple years back, told me she was going to do a cop watch. Has she ever done it yet?
Yes.
No, she orders everything in. She doesn't leave the house often. Do
It was
you?
years. Oh my God, Shelley, did you hear him say years ago?
She
She
could take
was. It was years ago.
she
I've
could
known
take
her.
notes from News New England. He went out cop watching with his walker.
I remember
Oh,
that.
I feel bullied. I feel bullied. I feel bullied.
Hey, that was a question.
Shelley,
That was a question.
wait a minute, Shelley. In 6 months, I'm going to tell you to pull up the stream because I feel bullied.
I'll put a stop to it, Cindy.
It's
I'll
okay,
have a
Cindy.
copy.
You'll cry for me if I die tomorrow.
Not hardly.
You already said it. I've got it
Ah,
posted up.
come
and
on, be
it's
for real.
what's on the internet is forever. Remember?
Remember that this is the internet, and I don't really care.
She just said it's the internet, and we all know it. That
I
it's,
always have the clip. I always have the clip. Just know.
it's always out there, Cindy.
Yes.
PDF records everything. He even
Y'all,
records his own house.
hey, here's a good tidbit for everybody. Has everyone found the archive page? There's an archive for everything. Put your name in and type in archive. You'll probably find videos about yourself.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. And Cindy, even if you retract it, it's still out there because they don't
Everything.
clips to retract.
Yeah, everything's always out here forever.
So
I
now,
don't
how
think you
would you
believe it or
feel
not.
about Sweet if she
Hey, Sweet, look at the person that says Sweet Lies.
Cindy, I have a short posted on my other channel that says you're calling me out and stuff, and you started the I Hate Sweet Club on your channel. Do you remember that?
Cindy.
She's like, go ahead
you
and
remember?
strike me,
Now,
you
wait a
fucking
minute.
bitch. Do what you gotta do. Like, she's calling me out, but she's not a bully.
Remember, we were going to get jackets that said I hate Sweet. Did you remember the part about the jackets?
That was an evil laugh. Did you hear that laugh? That was very evil. Somebody please cut that, clip it, and send it to me.
I remember.
Hi, Sweet
who
Lies.
you said it with, too.
Who did I say it with? I said it with Tonic. I said it with Steph. I said it with Joe Cool. I believe Asmar might have been there, and Bird was there.
Exactly. All tyrants. All tyrants.
Yes, tyrants.
Yes.
When I have a chat, when I have a channel, listen to me, bitch. When I have a channel, I let anybody up. I'd even let you up. I let anybody up.
No.
I wouldn't give you a click or a view, Cindy. Somebody send me a clip. Cindy's calling you out. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going to have fun with it.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't calling you out. I ain't the one. You're so insane. I ain't the one who did it. I think, I'm not going to say who I think started it. But
it doesn't matter because I don't care.
Why'd you make a short on it? Why'd you make a short on it?
Because I thought it was funny and I wanted people to see what a bully you are.
I'm okay. Okay, go ahead.
I thought it was funny that an old lady in a walker was calling somebody out to fight.
You don't even know if I use a walker.
And you're probably just as sick as you are. Could you imagine us, Cindy?
Ooh, now I feel bullied. Now I feel bullied.
Now imagine you and I in a fight. What a wonderful sight.
Hey, can I make a walking stick for both of you? I'll sell them to you.
I want my walking stick.
I want you to make me one.
You're supposed to send me my walking stick 5 years ago.
Are y'all going to have a duel? A duel
I
with the
ain't going
walking
anywhere
stick?
near that bitch. I ain't going anywhere near that bitch.
Can you put a blade on the end of mine, please?
Yes, I can. Very much so.
Oh, now I really feel bullied, Shelly. Shelly, I'm getting bullied.
This is going to be a good battle. I want to be there to video this live because I'm going to be taking donos to the dono.dono.dono.net.
You ain't been nowhere. I wouldn't be nowhere that bitch is.
Place the fucking bets.
All we got to do is get the people that are pushing these two wheelchairs around and we'll pay them off to push them down the right.
I got to give a quick shout out real quick.
We might have to wait a few more years till they both get in the wheelchair, but it won't be long. We'll all be in one.
I have a wheelchair. You want me to go? I got a wheelchair in the other room.
Is it electric?
No.
Oh,
It's
shit,
electric. Woogie
It's
woogie woogie
electric.
woo.
I don't want that. I gotta have something with electric and some mud tires.
Cindy
I
has a
live on a dirt
chihuahua
road,
tied
you know.
to her that pulls her around.
What'd you say, sweet?
I said, you have a chihuahua tied to your chair and it pulls you around.
Oh, that's supposed to be funny? Or you just trying to bully me again?
PDF laughed.
PDF will laugh at anything.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
It was funny then.
You
It
got
was
to go.
funny at the time. Yeah, I could see that.
I pictured it. I thought that was pretty cool.
If you can imagine it, you can laugh at it.
Yeah. I looked right at it. I see my little chihuahua pulling her down through there. I said it was going to be fun.
Yeah,
I had a
chihuahuas are
chihuahua. Remember my little chihuahua? Yeah, he was cool, man.
they're more vicious than a pit
Mhm.
bull.
Yeah.
You know, suckers are territorial.
He was the boss, boy. Yeah.
I thought
Why
you
you
was
gotta
going
be
to
so
say
mean,
one last
Cindy?
thing.
Why you
Hey,
gotta be so
bitch.
mean, Cindy?
Why? I thought you was going to say one last thing. You said in the chat,
I
I had
haven't
one
said it
last
yet.
thing to say.
I haven't said it
Oh,
yet because your mouth has been blabbing this whole time.
okay. I'll be quiet. I'm quiet.
Now I forgot what I was gonna say because I got stoned.
Damn, now I got to smoke one. Shit. Done got high without us over here.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
I told you to
Oh,
light up, Cindy.
funny.
I don't do that
Okay,
stuff.
light up.
Thank
It'll
you.
make your life a
I
lot
don't.
happier.
I
How
don't do
about
that stuff.
how about the
I don't want
food?
to live my.
Hey, what about
I don't want
food
to live my
products?
life high. I
No,
want to
check it
live
out.
life.
You eat Xanax probably. How about
Hey,
eating
Miss
some
B.
food products? How about the food products, Cindy? Have you ever tried like a piece of chocolate bar with a little THC in it?
No.
I think she's on a liquid diet.
You know you got
Oh, wait,
receptors in your
that's another.
body
Sorry,
that
Cindy.
store THC, right?
Okay.
So
No.
you're probably lacking. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm lacking.
You're lacking in your THC. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not a
Have you,
doctor or nothing, but you know.
have you ever been stoned before, Cindy? Have you
Nope.
ever?
I've never had marijuana at my lips. Never.
Yeah, but she ate probably pharmaceutical drugs that are way worse.
I don't take any
Mm-hmm.
kind of Xanax or any of that.
You ain't never had a pain pill?
Oh, I've had pain pills.
That's way worse than THC.
Yeah.
Pain
As far
pills.
as the effects, I
I
mean,
get
don't live
paranoid on
high.
pain pills. I get paranoid on marijuana.
Yeah, I don't. Pain pills don't make me live my life high. I know how to live life. I'm not scared.
well, that's only when you first smoke. I think you get paranoid. After you smoked it for a while, you're just trying to catch a buzz. It don't work no more. You got to take a week or two off, and then you smoke one. Then you really get, you know what I mean? The effect, the full
Can
effect.
I just play this real quick?
These nuts. Got it.
What?
Good afternoon, Anarchic Chicken. Everyone says Alex09. What's up?
Sweet Lies, if you make these T-shirts, I'll buy them.
What T-shirt are you talking about? I missed that part.
Sweet Lies gonna make a T-shirt that says I tampered with a
I'm
witness,
deleting that. That's
and then I lied on court papers.
where's Trumpy? Trumpy, come in here. I'll give you a wrench.
Now, who lied?
Trumpy wiped out your chat that night. Where would you give that fool a wrench? Don't you remember he started deleting everybody?
I'm gonna give him another chance this time, Cindy. All right.
Okay.
Okay. He's been really
Well,
cool.
if I get deleted, I'm not coming back.
Don't spread that around there. You're gonna encourage
Hey,
people.
did y'all see the face that Katie made the other day when she got porn bombed? It was priceless.
Do you have it?
Yes, I have her.
I
I have her whole video.
on my panel because that's
I have her.
okay, right, Katie?
I copied her whole video. It's on my Rumble. Yes, it sure is. Both of her first two videos. I mean, because it was her first two. The live one when she went live and thought she was on StreamYards and was telling people to come up, but she was really on live. Then she started her StreamYard and she got porn bombed twice with avatars.
You guys, I bet you had fun watching somebody on their first time doing a stream because
You always have to record their first time. Yes, that's a
yes. Yes,
That
something
was
is bound to happen as a shit show moment.
Avatar, Porn Bombing's Rebel.
Let me
Well,
see.
people's first time, you never know what's going to happen. So, you always definitely want to, like it was our first live, of course. Oh, it was a
5.
total of 5? God, oh, no.
Wow, you should feel privileged that you had like the record.
I
Was it
didn't watch
all?
it.
Was it all pictures
That's
or any
fucking funny as
videos?
fuck, dude.
It was terrible.
Katie, was it all pictures or
I blocked you.
any videos?
I didn't block you. I kicked you. Don't
I've seen
fuck.
it on Avatar. 2
I have.
avatars I know of. I know 2 avatars.
Fucker. I didn't ban you. Let me see.
If it's pictures, Katie, it's Rebel. Rebel's known for always doing straight pictures.
On the avatar itself, though, not the video.
Yeah, he just does straight avatars. He don't do the videos
Oh,
people
okay.
do. P-Man, I wear a 5X because I weigh 500 pounds. My favorite, and I'm 55. My favorite number is 5.
Katie, the only one I see is K-Doe. Kaydoe. Anything close to yours. And I don't see you on here on the block. Okay. So survey says that was a lie.
What'd she say?
Oh, I kicked you. You need to get your shit straight, slut.
Who are you talking about?
This chick right here. Talking shit all the time.
Katie.
Katie?
Fuck that shit. She's out. She's out. No, I wouldn't do that.
Unblock her so she can come back up on panel.
Hey, she says she's Nagin's husband or wife.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, Nagin's very old. So how old was he when he got with her? And how old was she when he got with her?
Exactly.
Because he's old. Nagin's as old as us, Cindy. He's out here longer than us. So he's with that young of a girl. How old was he? How old was she when he got with her? 10?
No, it's only been like 3 or 4 years, I think.
Why do you think
there's what, a 20-year age difference? So
at least.
They've been married
so
for 20 years.
Maven can get young kids. A lot of old men.
She barely looks like she's 18 now.
No, she does not. Boobs. She has those droopy boobs. She looks older than her age.
No, she don't look like she barely turned 18. He's been with her for years. He's been with her since she was 15 years old. That's why he won't show his face. That's why he won't show his face, because how old he is. That's how old he is. I'm trying to tell you, he's been out here longer than me, and I'm old.
For a while.
She just said he's not 20 years older than her. So he's not our age. He's not 20 years.
Who's restreaming me, bless your heart? I want to know.
He's at least as old as us. He's been out here longer than us.
Do you remember the days, PDF, when he used to mess with Eric Brandt?
Yeah. He always tried to put everybody down. See, that's because his page failed. He was going to do a page years ago that he was going to call people on the phone and make them look bad and expose them on the phone. And they passed a law that he wasn't allowed to do that no more. You had to wait for them to call you, and then you could expose them and put them on the internet and make them look bad. He couldn't do that, so he decided just to be a troll. So he trolled me for how many years? And how many working hours has he spent worrying about me and his life? I bet he spent probably a year or 2 out of his life just saying my name. At least a year of his life.
Well, you should feel honored that he
did. I do. My page grows every day. I love it when they say my name. Always say my name.
But if she says he's not 20 years older than her, then he's not our age, because you and I are 20 years older than her.
I know. He's our age. Yes. I'm telling you, he's been out here a long time, and if he's with a young girl, I'm just saying, that's why he won't show his face, which would be his age. Just saying. I mean,
that's what I say. I think he's in his 40s. I don't think he's in his 50s.
Yeah, but she's in her 20s. He's 30. He was 30 years old when she was born. He was 30. Huh? Yeah, she's a young. You can see, she's just a kid.
She's in her 30s.
And he's in his 60s.
Oh.
He's got to be 58.
He has to be at least 50.
Exactly. I mean, he was 21 when she was born. Come on, man. What kind of weirdo Fruit Loop is this guy? That's why he hides the way he does. You don't want nobody to see his face. When they don't show their face, something up, man.
Not nagging Johnson is a
A lot of people don't show their face. Oh, whatever. You're jealous.
Alex 09 came up on my panel. She was a girl. A real girl.
Yeah, so?
Yes, Alex came up on my panel just a week ago, maybe. I think about a week ago.
It could be a hoax.
No, it was Alex, because Alex is the mod in my room. So I knew it was Alex. Alex been around forever. Probably almost as long as
about the marriage.
Huh?
The marriage, it could be a hoax.
Oh, I don't believe they're married. I believe he's weird.
He's weird. He comes around every once in a
I
while.
know you.
She was filming
I
from a
know you're
bedroom,
weird.
right? And that tiny little bed did not look like a bed for a couple.
I'm allowed to be weird because I told everybody that when I came out to start with. So what's new? Tell me something we don't know.
Couples usually
he's
have
behind the
king-size
weird
beds, like
account.
big old huge beds.
What's that?
Don't couples usually have big old huge beds? Like that bed that was behind her when she was filming was like a little girly bed.
I know it. That's why I said she's like barely 18, and that's
She's bullying. Katie, she's bullying you.
I'm speaking my opinion. That's not bullying, Cindy.
Hey, then I spoke my opinion on my panel, and you got butthurt.
So that's a question mark. That wasn't a bully. A bully doesn't have a question mark. Always phrase everything in a question.
Yes, it's a guest bedroom suite. I would never stream from my marital bedroom.
If I had a bed like that and told my girl, hey, this is our bed, she'd look at me, you better call the bed guy and get him up like damn king size up in this a little tiny bed like that.
Did you read what she said? It's a guest bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
So you make your guests sleep in a cot? Damn, that's cold, man. That's just wrong.
Worse than prison.
My back hurts already just looking at that bed. I'd be like, man, I'd rather sleep on the floor. Look at this skinny. I'm going to fall out of that thing.
My guests don't even get past the garage.
It's true.
I just want to say that I want to thank everybody who's here, and as opposed to being over at Richard Cheese's, who is restreaming me. I appreciate you guys coming over to the real show.
Hi, Richard.
Hey, Richard Cheesy. Can you have what up, Richard? What up, what up?
You guys are saying hello to a dick.
I don't know who he is.
Gotcha.
Who is Cheesy?
Oh, he's a dick. Just kidding.
Shelly, you seen his dick? Shelly, did you just tell us you saw Richard's dick?
I've seen a few dicks around here, that's for sure. Not
my
willingly either. Unsolicited dicks on the panels.
I hate to say it, but I've seen a few too many out here as well that I didn't request or agree to. And I feel like they were shorted. I'm sorry about their luck. I mean, no wonder they're showing it everywhere.
Richard is not. Richard is restreaming Rebel.
Yeah, poor guy.
Rebel's not even live right now.
Can we invite Rebel over here?
He was over here.
I mean, if we're going to talk about him, like, let's invite him over, right?
Rebel blocked him.
Come on over. Let me know what we did wrong now this
time. Are we not allowed to talk about him if he's not here?
Well,
no, you just can't show his picture.
Somebody just say.
What'd you say, sweet?
Something he was upset about us over here.
Yeah, what does he mean by anti-Shelly and anti-sweet?
He don't like you.
You stop giving him money. Just saying.
He'll like you next week. He just don't like you this week.
He canceled us.
Yep.
Canceled it. He blocked me. I'm not even allowed in his room no more. I'm heartbroken. I never went in there anyhow. The only times I went in there is when he sounded like he was acting like he had some sense. You know, I tried to tell him, dude, you could make videos, dude. You have some skills. You could do stuff, but you waste your time fucking with the trolls and throw his whole life away, basically. He got skills. He could make videos like people do on YouTube about things. I mean, he's got skills. I don't have editing skills, or I would do that stuff. The only skill I got is pissing people off. So I'm good at it, so I figure I'd keep doing it.
Bless, I don't know who Sweet Eyes was.
They got my picture upside down. See, I only went here because somebody told me.
Well,
my picture's upside down on a face of my body. Oh my gosh. I went in there, I said, strike.
Hey, I was told yesterday I got to start charging to piss people off. So from now on, if you want me to piss you off, you're going to have to pay me. You got to send the money to Blue Steel. He's doing all the collecting. He's a collector. That's the way it works from now on. I won't piss nobody off, and you just pay me.
You know what I did was I just advertised for Richard Cheese.
So
Over there.
everybody knows about him.
He got 9 more people over there.
I don't know about him. Well, who is he? What
Nobody
does he do?
cares, Kelly. Nobody cares. Nobody
What kind of
cares
channel
about
does he
Richard
make?
Cheese.
He's just a restreamer?
Yeah,
Just a
he's just a
restreamer.
restreamer. Yeah, he has no skills, talents, or anything like
You
that.
can't.
Oh, and
He's
I
not
just
a
go.
content creator whatsoever.
Yeah, we just go live, and whatever happens, happens. I mean, it's like, what up? You know what I mean? It's like a whole bunch of people join up somewhere and start
he's a
talking.
nice PDF. He's a nice guy. He just pisses people off because they get restreamed.
Yeah. Oh, hell. You know how many times I get restreamed every time I go live? Somebody restreaming me.
I don't think
Does
it's
that
about the
bother you anymore?
restreaming, to be honest with you. I think it's about the crap that goes on in the chat.
Yeah, they talk all kind of shit about me, but they can't, factual, everything they say is lies. Other than I pissed them off, they could say that.
They can't say it to
Oh,
your
he
face.
just. So Richard runs a free speech claim. He just lets you say what you want. Shame on him, Richard.
He's a bully
stop it.
channel.
Well, he's not the
Richard, stop
government.
it.
The government gives you free speech, not people.
Thank you,
People
PDF.
can,
Thank
no.
you.
People
Thank you.
can give
People
you
tend
free
to
speech.
forget about that.
No. People can give you free
Right.
speech. Free speech on the Constitution between the government. The PDF, I let you see all the stupid stuff you want, and I'll hate you. You let me see all the stupid stuff I want because we giving each other free speech.
But there's a difference. PDF is speaking facts. You don't, Cindy.
Well, no, I just don't like certain things.
Try again.
Hey, I just
Good
don't
one.
like people, with the N-word thing is a major thing for me. When people get on,
oops.
make up
Hey,
certain lies about people. No, give me some facts. I'm not gonna let somebody sit there and talk lies.
I don't like the N-word. I don't like the F-got. If it's said out of hate, and if it's said repetitively, it's like, if people say it for shock value, whatever, I'll let it slide.
Yeah, don't
Not the
tax
young
somebody.
word.
Yeah, personal attacks. Like the way we do Toothless. That's a personal attack. We shouldn't do it. But he's attacked so many people for so many years, and we have all the proof. No,
PDF. Just because somebody does wrong don't mean that gives you the right to do wrong.
it don't, but I take that right. It's my right, and I take it.
So you're an ass. Just say you're an ass.
Yeah,
Just say
I'm worse.
PDF's an ass.
I can show and prove that I can be worse than the worst person out here.
Not Rick Crude. Boy,
I can't be worse than him. I'll take that back. Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely not going to be able to be worse than him.
He puts his life on the line. That's how bad
Hey, it was a good idea, though. I had a good thought there for a minute. Just it didn't work out.
that one. Really.
Kelly, will you highlight Katie's last statement and tell me if you agree? Tell me if you agree.
Let's see. Katie says, you just told me this morning you would say the F got. Cindy, why did you make me highlight this?
I want to know. No. I want you to tell. I want you to tell me.
Okay. Well, because she always tells the truth, right? You would say the F got word, the F. You are such a damn hypocrite. Okay. Katie, you are mistaken.
What? Well, no, I don't care what person you fall in love with. That ain't, if you're going to call somebody that kind of name, that's not a good thing. Like I say, certain words, but free speech has has to have respect to go with it as well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we've lost that out here long ago.
Your blood pressure is going to go up if you continue to blow up like that.
I'm not blowing up. I just think you should answer questions.
Oh, because I have to answer to Katie. Or is that what you're saying?
Nope. Anybody.
My gosh.
Anybody.
I see where you're going with this. Answer
Anybody.
to her. Why? Why do I have to? What word is the F-got word? I don't feel like saying it right now. Okay? I won't say the P word ever. Forgot. She's so cute.
Hey, does that have something to do with drinking Bud Light?
What?
Does that word got something to do with drinking Bud Light?
What are you talking about?
That word they're talking about. But is there some Bud Light involved there?
Dylan
No.
Mulvaney was.
It's that word emo made up.
She made
He
them
don't like me.
plummet their sales. So yeah, that's what.
Oh, it
happened.
destroyed Budweiser. I met Emo. Did you know that, Cindy?
When he went to Texas?
No, I ain't never been to Texas. In Florida at Pajama Audit's daughter's funeral.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yes, and then he went to. Huh?
I thought you was in Texas when they
Not
had
Dan's
everyone
sweet.
met.
Don't worry about it.
I ain't never been to Texas since I was like 18 years old.
Okay.
I don't leave Florida. That's why they tell me I'm all over the place.
That's
I've been
during
in
the
North
time
Carolina. Now, I'm wrong. I've been to North Carolina. Forgot about
That's
that.
when CFW was raising money to get him out there, wasn't she?
Everybody raised money for everybody out here in the past, pretty much. It used to be.
Yeah, nobody's complained
Katie?
about it.
What do
It
you
was
want me to
good.
say? That I'll say a word? Yeah, I'll say a fucking word if I want to say it. I mean, so what? I'm not saying it out of hate. You know what I mean? So
Well,
if I
say
feel like
one
saying
word.
it, I'm gonna say it. If I don't feel like saying it, you know what I mean? So
Hey, sweet,
what's
are
the
you
point?
taking Bird to court?
I'm an adult. I say what I want.
Hey, watching Katie for the first time, she'll explode one day out here and go off and say stuff she don't mean. You can tell already. Her emotions start crying for a minute there. She tried to use the cry card. Just saying, Katie, that didn't work out too good. But when she got porn bombed, she acted like she was crying. She's like, oh, put her hand in her eye, her hand in her face like she was going to cry. And then I guess she must have thought about it and said, well, that ain't going to work at this point in time. I better not do that.
Yeah.
It was funny. I don't know. It's just an intimate, I'm just playing with you.
Hey,
As far as
sweet, are you
watching.
taking?
But I do have the
Sweet, are
clip.
you taking Bird back to court?
She's
Somebody
not
in chat.
answering any questions. Not
Why
answering
do you care,
questions.
Cindy?
Somebody in chat
Don't
wants to
answer
know.
questions, sweet.
Tell them it's
Court.
public information.
Sweet,
They
don't
can go
answer
look it up.
questions.
Hey, you know what happens if you go to court? You usually get a lawyer, right? Well, you know what the lawyer tells you the first thing? Don't talk to anybody but me about this case. You know what people do? The first thing they do is come out and start combing their hair and talking about it and collecting money on YouTube. I'm like, God damn, man, you put the makeup on before you come out on the camera. Some of them do that and hold up a piece of paper saying, send me PayPal money because I don't know what's happening. And we caught them lying. They knew what was happening.
You guys want to stir the pot? I'll stir the pot. Biff Thunderman says, oh, I thought porn bombing was evil, but it's okay when it's someone you hate, PDF. Hypocrite.
I don't. But wait a minute, hypocrite. I don't hate Katie. Why would I hate Katie? See, you guys don't even know what the hell you're talking about, but you want to come out here and it's called a hypocrite thing and all that, right? Mm-hmm. But I actually recorded it and I reported it. So now, hypocrite, what'd you do to stop these porn bombers that are attacking little Miss Katie? Which I don't even know the girl. I just seen she was live. It was her first time. I said, they going to porn bomb her. I already knew what kind of evil piece of shits are out here. There. So take your hate and go somewhere else because I don't even know Katie. Let alone
Why did you report her? Why did you report it? Why did you report her?
Because I'm smart enough to know what kind of evil pieces of shit are out here. And I can tell you already, when someone goes live for the first time, the odds are somebody going to try to porn bomb their ass. That's why. I have a little bit of education and a bunch of years of watching this shit, so I'm pretty educated.
I know, me
too. Did you not report it, Cindy? Were you watching it, Cindy?
Why would you? Did you say you recorded it or reported it?
Both. I reported it to YouTube.
That's reporting her channel.
And the recording goes elsewhere, Cindy.
No, you don't know what you do. See, you can report to YouTube legal. You don't have to report through the report button on YouTube. You can actually go into the things and read the terms of service and educate yourself and learn how YouTube's supposed to work. Why you think when I tell that boy, hey, I'm going to take your money from you first, and then I'm going to put strikes on you Ajax can't get off. And 3 days later, what is he saying? Boy, that farmer took my money and he put strikes on me, I can't get off. What did the other boy say? That motherfucker took my channel. He got motherfucker. Why? Because I read the terms of service. If y'all want to violate the rules of the terms of service, that means you'll violate the law. But y'all say you stand up for the law and want to hold everybody accountable. But you ain't holding yourselves accountable, are you? So now you get to meet people like me.
With all due respect, she was a victim of it, the porn bombing.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't. So there's no reason to dickheads would report it.
No, Shelley, no.
Yes.
No.
Because it's not
it needs to be reported.
Why? You're
Okay,
reporting her
look.
channel.
She's the owner of that channel, and she needs to take ownership of it. And whatever happens on it is her responsibility.
And then she left the video up. She left it up unlisted.
Yes. And it's not marked for adults only. That's not something Maven.
But you
Maven's
see how
pretty
they
good
want to
about
attack
that.
me? Yeah, you see how quick they were to attack me. I'm a hypocrite and I hate Katie and all that. I don't hate
Well, we
Katie.
have to ask questions.
That's when we have to ask, is she really in a
But you see
relationship?
how the name calling came in there at the end. Hypocrite.
I think if she was in a relationship with Maven, he would have told her, you know, that how it worked. Right?
It's the kind of people she's hanging out with.
Katie, make sure you have it for 18 and above. And Katie, I love you, but I don't really care who you're married to.
You gotta be a responsible channel owner, Katie. What the hell is going on? You can't.
That's what the people she hangs out with tells everybody when they porn bomb you. Hey, when they porn bomb you, they're going to tell you it was your responsibility, Katie, and that's the people you're hanging out with, all them good folks that porn bomb people on the
You
YouTube.
just shut it down right then, delete it or whatever. Your channel's not big enough for you to go, I need to keep
don't
it.
allow it to happen in the first
She
place.
doesn't know how to edit it properly.
Check this out, though. Hey, check this out. When she seen that big old black pecker hanging there, her mouth opened up and she sat there was like smiling. I got the clip.
Okay, I'm out, Shelly. You gonna allow this to take place? I'm out.
Cindy,
I'm not gonna,
Cindy,
I'm not
hey,
gonna,
Cindy,
I'm
he's
not gonna
right.
elaborate on that because
He's right. He needed. She needed
Just
to.
stating the facts.
Did anybody advise her to? Hey, shut it down. No, they kept it going. They were trolling you, Katie.
Yes.
You get this? She's not that invested. Well, how about when a kid comes across it and they see it?
Don't matter.
How about that?
It's
Why
the
don't you start
parents'
thinking
fault.
about other people instead of your fucking self?
then it's the parents' fault, Shelly.
That's what they'll tell you. That's what they tried to tell us after they porn bombed us. They tell us it was our fault when they porn bombed Max and he had his little grandkids in the room on a 70-inch TV watching my dogs. His kids were watching my dogs swimming in the river. When my video came down, they put up one of the nastiest porns you ever seen. And then they tried to tell Max it was his fault. So Katie, now it ain't gonna be her fault because she's on their side. She hangs out with that group.
Well, they can't protect her against YouTube in terms of service. That's a given.
Only good for me, but not for thee, or good for thee, but not for me. We know how it works.
Me personally, but they can't protect you against YouTube.
And Shelly, some people just don't care because they'll just start up another channel.
Sweet.
But they don't care about the kids, but they say, oh, you're talking about the kids. Wait a minute. It's only good when it's good for you. I know.
Yeah, think about other people, Katie. It's not just your world. That's a selfish way of looking at things. Nobody should care that much. Well, we're seeing it. So
yeah, nobody should care about the kids. Nobody should care about the kids, right? Nobody should care.
Not even the kids. I mean, look at Cindy. She's
why do I want to see it?
I don't want to see porn. Exactly. I don't want to see it either. Nobody wants to see bestiality and shit.
Material.
Cindy can't even hear talking about it, let alone seeing it. She dropped. Well, listen, she don't want to hear the words. I put the words out there where you can hear them. They don't like that, do they?
PDF. Cindy porn bombed me with pterodactyl porn.
Oh.
So she's definitely aware.
Are you talking about cartoon stuff?
No, they're people who are dressed up. And she did that. Yep.
Well, see, when you start doing stuff with cartoons, there's a special law for that. Because that would draw children. Somebody dressed up in a cartoon suit, that's going to draw children to look. There's laws against that. These people out here, they say they know their rights, but they really don't know the law.
Hooker, obviously it's the same people. We're all in the same kind of group. Of course, we're gonna come across it. So
you gotta hold each other accountable, don't you?
I gotta get down, okay?
No problem. I'm probably gonna shut this down.
Good to see you, PDF.
Why you leaving me like that?
I gotta go.
Stay up with me. You're good, man.
For having me up.
Be safe.
Oh no, it just gets old. Fighting with people online for what reason? There's no reason. There's no end to it. But when it comes
if
to
you're exposing,
exposing
exposing the toxic. But what about exposing the cops? Because most of the people out here that are running around in this little old group are into the cop watching community, watching the government work. But how comes they don't watch themselves? So now you say, oh, it's a waste of fighting and arguing people. That means stop watching and fighting and arguing the cops and the governments as well. Because you can't just watch the cops and then not have the same people you're standing there watching the cops with. The dude got busted with a 17-year-old girl in a hotel room. But all these guys are old buddies with old career killer audits, aren't they? What about the parents of that 17-year-old girl when she didn't come home from school that night? Nobody thinks about the parents, do they? He pleaded out. Oh, he pled out to contributing to delinquency of a minor. So he ain't got no kitty charges on him. Did you read the arrest report? But that's the kind of people who are watching cops now and holding other people accountable, but nobody's holding each other accountable. It's funny how that works, ain't it?
No,
And
but
I'm
she
the
can
bad
get away
guy.
with it by saying, I don't give a fuck, but you're on somebody else's platform. It's not your own. You don't own this. There's terms of service. Everybody has to follow them, just like, laws and stuff. Well, these are their rules. And you don't give a fuck is pretty childish to say, and not responsible. So that says
If
a lot
she
about
had a
character.
kid, if she had a kid and someone did it to her kid, she'd be pissed.
Absolutely. Even the parents act that way around here. It's insane. This is forever, guys. You gotta, remember that.
You're building the AI right now. Everything's being run by the artificial intelligence. It's not being run by a human. You'll never talk to a human on YouTube, ever. Everything's computer. And we're building the AI for the future by how we act now. Society, not just us.
We're creating
the AI. Yes, it gives you what you want. It's going to tell you what you need and shut you off and say you can't talk for 24 hours because you might possibly have said something that offended someone.
Or maybe the porn will just slip through, and then that's the society that we're going to live in. And then
that's what people want.
Stop it. Yep, that's why they're doing this.
What they'll feed
kind
them.
of evil that they want to make the norm. It's true, and she panders to that because she's okay with porn bombing.
Well, there's a lawsuit. The lady got 45,000 views in an hour. 10-year-old girls in a bathing suits, bikinis, in a little swimming pool. YouTube's algorithm heated up that video, fed it to the same type of people that watch full-grown women in bathing suits. The algorithm can't tell the difference between a 10-year-old and somebody's doing naked yoga. It's not. It's what people want. That's what they're doing to people. When you put your children's pictures out here, good luck with that. They want to bitch at me because I share a picture of what you put on your page. Don't work like that. I've never shared a picture of anyone that I've taken. I've always shared what they put out there, and there's always a share button right below their picture that they have when they put it up there. Is there not?
There is, but I don't bring it back up and put it in people's face and put it on my channel just because I'm mad. That's retaliation. I don't know. I just don't do it. You don't like when cops retaliate, so why would somebody, a channel owner, do that? A panel
expose it. You expose it. You're exposing what's going on. I have a 24-hour camera on a boy's house because he wanted to play with me. You want to play a game with me? I'll put 24 hours, 7-day-a-week camera, night vision with a microphone. Listen to every word you say. Come outside the park, we hear it. Because you wanted to play with us. We'll show you how to play this game, and we're good at it. We've been doing this shit a long time. My game ain't the same as the game y'all play. See how it works? Yeah. That's how it has to work. You don't just play with everybody. You think you can get away with all the crap, porn bombing, and all the things they want to do, and nobody's going to do nothing back. And if they do, you cry, well, that ain't right. No, it ain't right.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I'm saying that's what they say, not just you. The world says it. Society. Only when it's on them. She don't care that dude put his privates out there on a picture, whoever it was. That wasn't right. I was assaulted. Everybody in the room, if Cindy would have been in there, she probably would have liked it, but she would have pretended she was assaulted.
So funny. STL has a question. PDF, I want to ask you one question. If I had some nuts hanging on the wall, what would I have?
Probably his wife. What's her name out there strung up?
That fucking t-shirt that she wears. Pisses me off so much.
Now that'd be her sitting there with her boob flopped out on the keyboard, drunk on wine like she used to do years ago. Remember that? Remember your wife used to pull her boobs out and flop them out on the keyboard? You remember your wife did that?
She's different now. She kind of doesn't.
Oh, she's different now. Yeah, okay.
She's better. She's better at keeping it all together. She's a good lady.
She'd take her shirt and just pull one side up and show one boob and then pull the shirt back down, drunk, leaning against the side of the table, looking at the screen. Yeah, I remember all that. I remember all this stuff. I shouldn't even remember it. Why do I remember this shit? It's disgusting. These people are disgusting.
Why is Cindy saying that you're her friend and then she calls you a stalker?
Yeah, she just likes to argue with me. Keeps her heart beating, her blood pressure up. She can't have sex no more, so it gives her a little bit of bead of sweat across her lip. Her heart beats. She gets a little adrenaline pumping. That's the next best thing. That's all she got. Poor baby. Poor baby. She's younger than me. Do you see what she looks like? Cindy, come up, put your camera on. And look at me.
Don't do this. Huh? Oh my God.
I want one of them damn pins, that dolls. She got a whole shelf full of dolls with pins sticking out of them, just with PDF on them. Then she's got another shelf with everybody else on YouTube.
The Bible, and you're into voodoo. This isn't normal.
Well, she had a shelf. Well, it started out, she had a shelf with just one doll for each person on YouTube she didn't like. Well, then when she met me, she had to make a whole nother shelf and just put nothing but dolls of me on it. That's what she did. She told everybody. Now, that was 4 or 5 years ago, so I think she's
a little stalkish, if you ask.
Talk about me? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I think she took a marker, wrote my name on them and everything.
Following you around.
I want one of them dolls.
Yeah, you ought to sell it back to him.
Yes, she should sell me. I bet you could take collections and get them. People probably buy the hell out of them. They burn them, start them on fire, drive over them with their trucks. I'd have all kind of videos.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm getting a message. Let's see.
They probably say, fuck PDF. He got to go. We're taking him out. He's got to go.
Well, this is kind of, oh, no, it doesn't mean he's filming children, dude. He admitted
check it out. Check this out. Now, this is how stupid they are, because the guy has a security cam company come to his house, set up a security camera like everybody else has on their properties. They usually have a name and a little sign out front that says, "You're being watched." Do they not? People have doorbell cams, which film out the front door all the time. Do they not? Are you saying every one of these people are filming children?
Yeah, they have it on their door, on the doors as the
you see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Now tell me how.
I see it
now let me tell. Now, let's see one picture of a kid that came off of that security cam. Show me one picture.
Let's see one. Yeah, well.
Show me your facts, little boy. Huh? See what I'm saying? Yeah, so they can say whatever they want, but show me a picture. Show me one picture. Just one, a frame, just one frame. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's impossible, because there is not one frame available to be seen by any of y'all misfits on the tub that'll keep running your trap, talking your shit about, hey, filming kids. We'll tell everybody that's got a doorbell cam and a security system on their house that they're filming kids, and then come back and talk to Mr. Terry.
He might be a cool guy. I mean, just look, he hasn't done anything that's like wrong, inappropriate, but you're kind of trying to make me feel guilty about making up a narrative. And that's not a cool thing to do. That's exactly what's happening.
Night vision. Yes, night vision camera. At nighttime, the night vision comes on for the security system, of course, You might want to call the security company in Canada and file charges and tell them, hey, y'all selling security systems and videos for people's houses? And they say, yes, sir, we are. You're filming children's raw. And tell them your story.
Yeah, don't come at me like that.
See how stupid they are. This is how idiotic these people are.
Oh my God.
Huh?
No, I see it. Yeah, the other people would say, oh, maybe he's right, but it's because he doesn't like you.
Well, call the security company. Don't sit there and make up lies about me. I live in Florida. I'm not even in Canada. What the hell? I'm not filming
Whatever, but
anybody. I live in Florida.
yeah, but if I'm doing nothing wrong, he's doing nothing wrong. You're just spurging out for some reason in my server, in my DMs, not my DM, but my server.
They love
So
me lost
whatever,
time.
try and
They
make
love me.
whatever. You can't phase me. You can't phase me. You got nothing on me.
What else you got? Tell me. Tell us.
Who else is there?
What else you got?
What
Just have a question and answer session. You give me a question, I give you an answer. You research the fact and prove what you
STL,
say.
I can't be faded. I'm a neighbor from a motherfucking street. Whatever.
I have no idea what that meant. Could you speak that in English, please, where some Southern boy could understand
How
what
about
it is?
this? This one's to you. Here we go, toe to toe, blow for blow. Let me know if you think you can fade death row.
What is that? A rap song?
I've never heard it before.
Tell them to send that to Mexican Padilla. Go to Mexican Padilla's page and leave that in the comments. Tell him use that in a song. Maybe he'll make a song up. Put that in
I
there.
don't know who that is, but
Mexican Padilla. He's a guy that used to do First Amendment stuff and cop watching many years ago. The cops beat the shit out of him. I mean, they beat his ass. They locked him up a bunch of times, wouldn't let him out. Got a lawyer. The lawyer took the money and run. This was years and years ago. But now he does these rap songs that are standing up like First Amendment rap songs, kind of. And he's a Spanish guy. But man, he went through
thanks,
hell.
Viv. Have a good day.
Cops told him, took his gun and badge off and told him he was going to fight him. So then he was going to fight the cop. So all the cops jumped him, beat the shit out of him, took him to jail for fighting the cop. Hey, we went through hell back years ago. You wouldn't believe the shit used to go on. People out here nowadays don't even know what people have done to help stand up for their right to come out here and say the shit they say.
Oh, they did all the legwork. Now it's just the easy part. Now they're just yelling at the cops.
I call them First Amendment groupies now because they don't even know what started all this. They have no clue what's going on. They just think they know their rights. They don't know the law, though.
Well, I'm going to get off here.
Me too. I got to go to the dump. I got the truck loaded down. I'm ready to go. Roll me up a couple cigarettes for the ride.
Okay. Good stuff.
And I guess I'm going to let the damn hounds ride with me in my brand new 318. Come on, knucklehead, let's go. There's the knuckleheads.
Oh. Hey, let's go. Yeah, here they go. Oh. You sweet.
But they'll start battling if they know they're riding. Yep, I got my key.
They look like they're from the same family. Are they related?
Yeah, they brothers. That's the young one. He's bigger than the older one.
Don't show your tag. Careful, don't.
Oh, I don't give a shit. What are they going to do to me? They can't do nothing to me. I'm bulletproof.
Got a lot of land out there, man. That is sweet.
4 acres.
Is that all your land out there?
All the way down as far as you can see.
Oh my god.
All the way back to the trees back there.
I'm envious.
35,000 for 4 acres with a single wide.
Wait, how many acres?
4. That's the end of the house. Yeah, 4. A little over 4 actually, but.
What about out there?
That's a dirt road. That's the dirt road coming into my house. That's my driveway over there. The dead end's down at the Swanee River, about a half a mile. There's only 2 other properties down that way where people live.
I know you don't want to dox, but are you familiar with Ocala?
Yeah, I'm in Swanee County. I'm right up the road from, a couple hours from Ocala.
Okay.
That's where Blue Steel lives, down in Gainesville, right above Ocala. Yeah. Well, I'm fixing to ride out to the dump. We got to take our trash to the dump around here. We don't have somebody come pick it up.
You ever take any trash back with you?
Nah, I don't want no bugs or nothing they got down there. Plus, anything I need, I'll just go buy. You know what I mean? If I can't afford it, I don't need it.
It's one man's trash is another man's treasure, but if you got
And
money,
I ain't saying if I see something good, I might grab it. I might. You never know. But I ain't never seen nothing good.
that's why they're there. All
But I'm going to
right.
drop off a Wi-Fi here in a second, so I'm going to be gone.
All right.
Be
Take care,
safe.
people. You
Back
too.
quiet.
Bye.